is called Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-777-1225. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225 or biglou.com.
The biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland on 710.
I'm rebooting my life, John.
Believe it when I see it.
It's the Waba Grill Lunch Hour with Mason and Ireland. Waba Grill. What's their secret? It's in their sauce. Their sauces are more flavorful for you. From sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill. It's for you.
Mason.
I've got to clean up my act.
Ireland.
I'm just a dope.
The Waba Grill Lunch Hour is on right now.
Good
afternoon.
Ireland. Best show on the radio. What is happening, people? It is the triumphant return. I'm surprised he's back.
You're back for
Bergman
He
is
cannot.
back.
full hour. Maybe not even a full hour until Momo gets
I knew
here.
he couldn't stay away.
Yeah, he couldn't stay away. We knew this.
Oh, come on, use me. Oh, put me in. Put me in,
No,
coach.
that is the exact
no,
opposite
that's
of
what
you
you
said.
said.
You
said,
wanted
put
me to
in,
come in
coach.
on
That's
Friday,
hilarious.
and I said, no, I'm not
Put
coming
me
on.
in, coach. That's what you said.
No,
No.
the exact opposite.
I'm
I said,
ready.
Hey, whoa, go to everybody else. Let's
Wait.
go to somebody else.
You said
Brian.
you're the last chance
I said-
saloon of fill-in hosts.
Pretty much, I'm the last chance until Momo gets here. I will
here.
come sit with you.
I'm here.
I'm still upset with you right now. I know we have other things to get to.
Yeah,
here.
I'm upset with you specifically.
For?
I can't get rid of this damn cough.
I told
It's-
you.
it is
Can I just,
absolutely
okay,
killer.
So people bag on me for not coming in when I'm sick. And then I come in when I'm sick, and you guys bitch about a cough. I'm like,
You guys gotta
I
eat your
cannot
veggies,
win.
man.
You should have
So
stayed
I
out
might-
longer because it got me just
Yeah,
ridiculously
no,
sick.
I might have been patient zero on the whole
I-
thing.
I think
but
you are.
and it did go
Vitamin
around.
C,
The cough
It
hangs
doesn't
around
work.
for a
veggies,
week.
eat right, get some sleep, hydrate.
I'm
Starbucks
just
has
telling
got
you.
that little drink, the one with the lemon, lemonade
Medicine
and
ball.
tea and
Medicine ball. Oh,
is
you know
really
what's
good.
really good? The little stick that I was telling you guys
Oh,
with
yeah,
your
yeah.
nose. You guys need to get that little vapor rub
Shove the
stick.
stick up your nose?
No.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I
Isn't
said,
that-
mate.
Isn't that what you said?
It's
Shove a
not.
stick up your nose? I
No.
thought that's what I heard. No?
No.
I'm waking up in the
Selective
middle of the
hearing.
night, just like coughing up just ridiculous amounts of stuff. It's your fault. I'm
You know,
actually still very upset with you.
I was thinking, every time I see one of these commercials, speaking of noses, every time I see these commercials, I'm like, maybe I should try. Have you ever done this Novage thing?
No, I
where
don't know
you
what that is.
swoosh the water up
Oh,
your
yes,
nose and then
the
it comes
rinse.
out
It comes
the
out the
other
The
other
one.
nasal
Yeah.
drip. Yeah.
Has anybody
Yeah,
tried
I've
it?
tried that
You've
too.
tried it. What's is it? I am always afraid
It's
I
a
would
neti
drown.
pot.
It
Water
feels
going up my
weird.
nose.
It
You have
feels
a
weird,
hole at
but
the top.
afterwards, oh, it's so nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Mace, you got to do it.
How often do you use it?
When more in the spring when I have allergies and
Right,
stuff.
right.
If it's really bad, I would use it every day.
I know it feels like weird shooting water up your nose.
It
and
does,
then-
but
why
it
does
it
what I
clears
understand?
everything
Why
out.
does it go up one and out the other?
Because
like,
it-
what's the
That's
magic of
science.
that?
There's
That's
a
science.
hole at the top, so it can goes up and around.
But why doesn't it just go down?
Well, because you don't
Why
want
does
you
it
don't wanna
go-
I need an
swallow all that
ENT.
stuff.
No, I know
Nose
you don't
and
want
throat
to.
doctor.
But why does it automatically go around instead of going down? Like, you know what I'm
the
saying?
one I have is like battery powered, so it shoots water through
Whoa.
one, kind of a deal.
Yeah.
And does it suck water out the other?
No, I think
No.
it's just
It
like the
comes
force
It
out.
that
flows,
goes out,
Mace. It flows in and
It's
out.
nice, though.
I don't
It
know
is-
if that's
it
for
works.
me. But on that note, it's the Waba Grill Lunch Hour.
Yeah.
Those two things are great together. But the Waba, I love this
Oh,
stuff.
Waba
yeah,
Grill Lunch
thank you.
Hour.
We're excited
Waba
for
Grill
this.
is better for you. Asian-inspired menu, high-quality proteins, fresh steamed
Little hot
vegetables,
sauce.
and flavorful signature sauces. Download the Waba Rewards app today or order online at wabagrill.com. Now,
Look at
normally...
It
This
says
is
bread.
amazing.
I get some boom boom tacos.
Normally, I don't
The
eat during the
cabbage?
show, but this
If there's Waba Grill here, you have to eat.
this looks delicious. Plus, they gave me some
Oh, they give you a little extra chicken too.
little extra chicken.
The
That's what I thought.
cabbage is so good. The cabbage is amazing. I love cabbage. And I told the guys, I'm like, don't put rice, put cabbage.
Is there a
Put
dumpling
cabbage.
in here? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a couple of
Dumpling in here.
dumplings. I got some chicken.
yeah.
I got one of them boom boom tacos that looks really good. And the
Oh, that's a
chicken,
good dumpling.
the
dumplings
dumpling
are
is
so
so good.
Yeah.
really good.
The tacos,
Have you already
Okay.
grilled a couple?
Oh, dumplings, yes.
The
of course,
Waba
before I
sauce
even
is
got here.
so good, too.
You know what's funny? They tell me to eat it on the air, despite the fact
People love that.
I know, right?
big
that
fans
you're
when we eat
listening
on
right
air.
now. They're like, you
We
sound
hate
like
you.
Ireland.
Or MT on the
Or
broadcast.
MT, yeah.
At least he's saying something at that point.
Correct.
Talking while eating.
Correct. So we love the Waba Grill.
Yeah,
people.
thank you, Waba Grill. This
Yeah,
is
thank
Thank
you,
you.
Waba
This is
Grill.
amazing.
I'll be eating more of this. In the
So, Greg, what have you done in your time away from the show?
Too much stuff.
Yeah?
It is a constant movement.
Have you been jonesing to come back?
Yeah, of course. No, I love being on the air with you guys. That's why I keep telling you I'm not gone for good. This is just for the time being. Laura's doing an excellent job.
She is
filling
doing
in.
a great job.
Yeah,
Thank you,
she's
guys.
doing a fantastic job. So, I mean, if you have anybody that's going to fill in for me, Laura's the right person.
Yeah, no, she's perfect.
I'll be back eventually, though. When
Yeah, he's
it's
ready.
time.
He's
When
planning
it's
his
time.
return.
This is the fun stuff. You and I have talked about this for the last, 9 years.
Yes.
Being on the air is the fun part of this business.
Correct.
All the other stuff is just frustrating and makes you angry.
Yeah, and so you retired from the fun part to do all the frustrating,
Yeah, I know
anger-causing
that
stuff.
may not been the smartest
I'm not sure
move on
that's
my
the
part,
right
but
move at all. So we are auctioning off all kinds of really cool items as part of the Children's Hospital Los Angeles Make March Matter campaign. And these are really cool experiences that are like you couldn't get anywhere else. I mean, seriously, stuff that's for example, be an associate producer for the day.
which is so cool.
It is so cool. You get to come in here, you get to hang around, you get to run the board.
No, you do not get to run the board.
You get to play sound effects.
You can do that.
Kids,
You can do
go!
that.
You can do that. You can do that.
Basically, if you come on this show, you'll either be with me or Laura, or you'll be with Emily, or you'll be with Lindsay, whichever you actually choose. And you get to sit in here. You get to prep for the show when one of us is talking to you or another host.
You get to have ideas, and then we'll do your ideas on the show.
and then tell you how much they suck when it's over.
Yeah,
because that's
exactly.
typically how those things go.
Exactly.
And that's a final.
And that's a final is right.
The intern for a day is out, kind of being like Parker Bell or Graham Metzger or who else is back there? Anthony Jess.
Current bid, $300. You know, if your kid, and this happens all the time, somebody will come to me and say, hey, my kid really wants to work in sports
All the
media.
time.
It happens all the time. Here is an opportunity. $250 current bid for associate producer of the day. Intern for a day, $300. Sit in for a show feature like Game of Games, $1,110. How about coming to Cosm with me in the Dome? $360 is the current bid. Listen, we are trying to raise a whole bunch of money for Children's Hospital, and the website you go to is 7104FORCHLA.com. That's 7104CHLA.com for all the information. Make a bid. It all goes to Children's Hospital.
And you don't have to spend the $360 or the $1,000 or whatever. There's other experiences too that are cheaper. A lot of these start at $20.
Yeah.
Like if you want to be on the Blue Review with myself, Marcus Grant, and Parker Bell, right now it's a $30 bid.
Right.
So if you bid $35, maybe you'll win and you could get to be on the Blue Review with all of us.
Now, DeMarco has coach for a day. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
He
going to...
He goes to your school or to your little league or to your Pop Warner football team.
Yep.
And he's a coach for a day.
Wow, that's great.
That's-
That's by the way, starting at $20. That's the current bid. I mean, seriously, there's great stuff here.
This one I think is really cool. It hasn't been bid on, but it should get bid on. Right now it's $20 also. It's a live play-by-play experience at a local sporting team event. That means either you or Cappy or Travis or whoever gets chosen would go to a Little League event and actually call play-by-play of that. So if you have a Little League game, you
I can do play-by-play.
You can because you did it for the minors, right?
I did it in the minors. Yeah, I worked when I was working AAA. They let me do games, and I was pretty effing good.
That's right. I think we may still have it where home run call, right?
Yeah, home run call that was less than dramatic.
See, Mace,
Less than dramatic.
You guys are talking about bidding for like intern for a day or associate producer for a day or sitting back here with Emily, Lindsay, myself. And people are like, oh, so until I could do a better job. Okay, come prove it. Bid on it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
By the way, local baseball game with me and Travis. And are you in on this?
Yeah,
or is
I'm in
this
on that too. Yeah.
Me, Travis, and Bergman, local baseball game. I don't know which one we'll pick, but it'll be a good one. Go again to bid right now. The bidding on that is like $300. Are you kidding me? Tickets alone cost you $300. Go to 710forchla.com for more information. That's 710forchla.com. All right, coming up next for you. By the way, Momo's going to be along, and we'll bounce Bergman coming up here. It's also Luke Robitaille is going to join us at 1:15 today. Next, JJ is pissed. We will do that coming up next for you. In the meantime, it is time. At Chumba Casino, the action never stops. Play online social casino games anytime, anywhere for free. No purchase necessary. Your playbook is absolutely stacked. Think bingo and solitaire and slots, so much more. Hundreds of games. You'll never run out of action. Here's the kicker. They're dropping fresh games every single week. It's like a highlight reel of fun ready for you to tackle, plus free daily login bonuses and a sweet welcome bonus when you join. Play for free. Take your shot. You could redeem some awesome prizes. What are you waiting for? The clock is ticking. The game is on. Suit up and take your shot. Let's head to ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com. Available only to players in the U.S., excluding Washington, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, and Nevada, and Canada, excluding Quebec. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply. Mason, Ireland, 7:10 a.m.
Waba Grill.
What's our secret? It's our sauce.
Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Waba Grill. It's unexpected. It's delicious. It's saucy. It's for you. High-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Our steamed vegetables and signature salads are made fresh for you. Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement, and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256, or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
Hey, it's Mace. Did you know Goodwill Southern California is more than just amazing thrift finds? They're transforming lives with job training, career placement, and support services for veterans, youth, and individuals overcoming barriers to employment. Every donation and purchase fuels these life-changing programs. For more on how you can help, go to powerofwork.goodwillsocal.org. That's powerofwork.goodwillsocal.org. Brought to you by GSC Verizon Skill Forward.
A great lawn is like a great sports team. It takes expertise and a little extra care to really stand out. That's where True Green comes in. They're the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour, so they know a thing or two about keeping grass looking like a fairway. It's more affordable than you think, and they'll even match any competitor's price. Plus, True Green backs it all up with a satisfaction guarantee. Head to TrueGreen.com today. Let the pros do the work while you sit back and enjoy the results.
When I wake up, the best mornings in the morning light start with Wrangler.
Pull on my jeans and I feel all right.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started on the right foot.
I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my old blue jeans on.
Good mornings make for better days.
I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my old blue jeans on.
Wrangler, for the ride of life.
You're checking out the Waba Grill Lunch Hour here on Mason and Ireland.
Sup, people?
Why do they grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Their Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins, fresh steamed vegetables, and signature sauces. Download the Waba Rewards app today or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you. Just like Mason and Ireland are for you.
Tell me if I'm weird here. Don't answer that question.
You're weird.
I knew that was coming.
The Waba Grill Lunch Hour rolls on right now.
I feel really good ever since I upped my coffee intake.
Coffee is making you feel better.
It is.
Just a little bit more hyped up.
Hyped up.
I don't know, man.
What do you mean?
Be careful.
You went more coffee.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm at
You
11.
already had quad espresso.
I'm at 11 shots of espresso.
That's a lot.
This
between
doesn't feel-
morning and the time I go to the show.
This doesn't feel healthy. at that
11
point.
shots?
It's not healthy.
I think 12 would be over the top.
I'm gonna try that tomorrow. We'll see.
You're
how
gonna
I'm
do the
doing.
11? You'll
no,
be-
there's
No.
no chance.
No,
Come on.
No.
Brian, come in, get 12 shots.
Get 12 shots.
don't
and
do
just
it.
go
Man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way through. And
I
see
would
how
argue
you're
that I
feeling.
get more of a crazy buzz out of Monster Energy than I do out of just straight up espresso.
Maybe.
Monster, all that chemical-y stuff that they
Yeah,
put
those
in
get you
those,
wired.
I think those really operate on a different level. But coffee, I feel good.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff in there that I'll just stick to the caffeine.
Yeah, I'm good with
coffee.
caffeine. Are you still making your little coffees in your office?
I need to get a new bag.
Yeah.
I'm out of coffee, but
You're out
yes.
of coffee?
Yeah, I love that coffee in there.
Yeah.
A real old school coffee machine is the best.
Like
way
a
to
Mr.
go.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just,
We've got
the
a Mr.
pot.
We have a Mr. Coffee, and then for me, we've got an espresso. So you just stick in the triple espresso.
That's
and,
the fancy schmancy one.
I don't know. We've had it a long time.
There was a Seinfeld
It's paid
episode
for itself.
about this, that you're supposed to leave a jar of instant coffee in your cupboard so that whenever somebody wants to come over, get some coffee.
Instant coffee?
Yeah.
What do you like? That's back in the day.
It was
My
a
grandma
great
used.
episode.
My grandma used to drink
K-cups.
Sanka.
Radio Michael fan is going to send me a GIF of that exact episode in at least 3 minutes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't remember every episode of Seinfeld. I watched them all, but you guys all seem to have these encyclopedic memories. It's not. It was a great show, but I don't remember every single thing like you guys.
There is an episode for almost everything that happens in life, a Seinfeld episode based on it. It is.
Oh, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree
They-
because
they
you
were
tell me
so
about
smart.
them. You tell me.
It's a great
about
show.
them.
It holds up completely, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great show.
It is.
By the way, you know what's? Boy, I'll say this when John Ireland's not here. I watched I was looking for a show to go back and watch again, and I decided. I don't know why I'm holding this under my breath, but
Who are you whispering
I
to? don't
thought that the pilot of West Wing was a little corny.
Well, how long ago was it?
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
But
so
I watched it this weekend. A little corny.
Yeah, I
A
mean,
little corny.
They just live and die by it because they were watching it when it
I
happened.
I know.
When I watched The Wire, I know it's a little bit different, but when I watched The Wire, it was so old school when I first watched it. I'm like, I don't know if I can get through this, but the show is amazing.
Oh, it's amazing.
That's probably the same thing.
By the way, the other thing about The Wire, the one that jumps out at me that I've gone back and looked at it a couple of times is the one with what's his name?
There's a lot of people in the show.
Bunk and Bunk and
Yeah.
the main guys, Dominic Cooper, I think is his name.
I can't think of what his name
Yeah,
is right now.
but the one episode where they walk into the place, somebody's been shot,
and they just say F
they just
over
say
and over and over again.
F.
And each F is different
It's
and means a
different.
different thing.
It's incredible.
It was great.
I think it's season 1, episode 3. It is just such a
McNulty.
McNulty. There you
McNulty,
go.
there you go.
And Bunk.
Yeah.
I think it's McNulty and Bunk.
Yep.
All right, so J.J. Redick pissed after last night. He hasn't been this upset in a while. He was
when you're winning, it's hard to be upset.
Yeah, correct. He was very critical after the game as the Lakers lose at Brooklyn. They lost by 3 points, and it was a terrible shooting night for Luka and Austin Reeves, who combined to go 11 for 40 from the field. 11 for 40. make a couple of shots and you win that game. Here's JJ after the game.
I don't think being shorthanded is an excuse for how we played basketball tonight.
JJ, you guys shot 2 free throws in the first half. A lot of griping from your players. Do you think that took them out of any sort of rhythm?
No, I think it was just an overall mentality just to take shortcuts tonight. We just wanted to take shortcuts. Too many. Yeah, they scored 20 points on us gambling. They had 16 offensive rebounds. We ball watched all night. We said no dare shots. I would go through it. They probably made 6, 7 uncontested threes. Just shortcuts. Don't be a good team. You want to win in the NBA. You got to do the hard stuff. We couldn't even pass to each other. We couldn't enter our offense, running ball screens literally at half court. Yeah, that's going to end up in a turnover. I don't know what we're doing.
So shorthandedness is a mitigating factor here, right? I mean, they were playing without Jackson Hayes, without Dorian Finney-Smith, without Rui, and without that guy named LeBron.
Oh, yeah. All of your height was basically gone at that point.
All your length, all your height.
As soon as Alex Len was in the starting lineup, that looked like a loss to me. They still should have won because because Brooklyn's a bad team. But I love what he just did there. I love
do too.
That he came out and just fired at him and said, this is not an excuse. If you want to win in this league, if you want to win in the playoffs, we don't know what's going on with LeBron James. Maybe he comes back, maybe he doesn't. But whatever happens, you still have to find ways to win. I'm going to tell you how to win these games. You just have to execute.
So I have one question about that.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm dumb. What is a dare shot?
Yeah, I was just thinking about the exact same thing.
He used the term dare shot.
So I think it's like, somebody that's – let's give Draymond Green an example.
Okay.
They dare Draymond Green to take those shots. Russell Westbrook, a 3-point shot.
I see. So they're daring, like they do with Jared Vanderbilt for us.
Yes, exactly. The guy's in the corner, you're like, you're not making that. You turn around and walk away.
Right. You just
I think that's a dare shot.
Because when we talked to JJ, like at Media Day, he talked about all new terminology. And you hear it all the time. Dare shot is obviously one. By the way, last night, missing LeBron is, first of all, he keys your defense and has keyed your defense. He's also the best communicator on the floor. Nobody talks more than LeBron James. So they're missing that element. And JJ goes on in that press conference to talk about how we didn't communicate on the floor. We weren't talking to each other. We didn't know what each other was doing. That's a huge element of what LeBron does. He organizes a team and communicates on the floor as well as anybody in the league.
Yeah, he demands that respect because of who he is, and Luka should be that person. You're supposed to have 2 of those. You're supposed to have 2 LeBrons, essentially, Luka and LeBron. And so you hope that Luka is that person that is he's the communicator, he's running everything, but it just is not seeming to happen. And he mentioned it in that clip, complaining. That's a big thing that Luka has always complained. It's been a consistent thing for him.
And it is brutal. I mean, honestly, everything he complains about.
Well, did you see?
And by the way, this is not new. This is something he's done for a long time in the league. But boy, it's annoying when he's on your team and he's doing it.
Yeah, because nobody wants to see that. If we're sitting here talking a lot about how the 3-point shots are ruining the game, the referees and they're like taking too much time or making bad calls. That's taking away from the game as well. It's hard to watch a guy consistently be upset after every single little thing.
Luka Doncic has never committed a foul.
Never.
Ever.
In the history of his game.
Ever. Yeah, and it shows. It shows.
But then when he's doing that, like LeBron, he complains too, but they'll get back and they'll play. They'll still get back into the game. Luka seems to stop and stand behind,
complain, and get teed up.
Right. And get teed up or be way behind on the play and putting the 4 other guys in peril.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to do Wheel of Questions coming up next. It is Laura's Wheel. And I think Momo's going to be along here soon. She was doing NBA Today. We will get to Momo. Bergman's filling in for the moment. Time is running out. ESPN LA, the Lakers and BBGO teaming up to find the Lakers Gaffote. Greatest fan of all time. Are you the Gaffote? If so, you can win the Ultimate Fan prize package, including courtside seats and a year's supply of BBGO. Wow. This is you, Lakers Gaffote. LakersGaffote.com, LakersGFOAT.com. The last day to enter is tomorrow. So go to the website. Again, this is courtside Laker seats, Year supply of BBGO, tour of our facilities, tour of all the Lakers facilities, all that stuff. Go to LakersGafote, GFOAT.com. Follow the instructions. Last day to enter is tomorrow. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Drain cleaning to keep your home flowing smoothly all season long. Call 833-3-NEXTGEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN for your $88 drain cleaning.
NEXGEN. Call 833-3-NEXTGEN.
Hey, it's Travis. ESPN LA is proud to partner with Children's Hospital Los Angeles for the 10th annual Make March Matter campaign, helping kids get the breakthrough care they need. CHLA gives families hope with leading-edge research and treatments. ESPN LA is auctioning off exclusive 710 experiences like a private tour of the Legends Attic showroom with me and a sports legend, and every dollar raised goes to CHLA. Visit 710forchla.com to bid and make a difference today. That's 710forchla.com.
ESPN LA and BBGO are going on a quest for the Lakers Gafote. No. Not the GOAT. The Gafote. The greatest Lakers fan of all time. Think it's you? Upload your pic or video to Facebook, Instagram, X, or TikTok, and tell us your favorite Lakers memory. Use hashtag LakersGafote, GFOAT, and hashtag promotion, and follow at ESPN Los Angeles. The Lakers Gafote is going to be rewarded with courtside seats, a VIP private tour of the Lakers UCLA Health Training Center, a year's supply of BBGO, and more. The Lakers Gafote. Is it you?
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, millions of men experience ED, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. At HIMSS, our own board-certified urologist, Dr. Peter Stahl, knows this better than anyone, and he knows that HIMSS can help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, Senior Vice President of Men's Sexual Health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS.
Through HIMSS.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs. Options at up to 95% less than the brand names when you get started at hims.com/joy. To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% less than brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland, here each weekday. You know what it's time for? What is this? It's time for Wheel of Questions. Producer Brian Cohen, are you ready with that wheel? Hit it, Jack.
That's a dumbass question.
Is it?
See,
Isn't it?
he jumps to that conclusion before he even hears the question.
It's okay.
Now, just to be clear, and I know I've been on this show for a long time, you do this for every question.
Correct. I do it
Okay,
for every
okay,
question.
okay.
Laura, what is the question today? Every question gets a Stephen A.
That's a dumbass question.
And a Luke.
The Luke one is great.
Well, as you guys know,
Luke loves the Luke one, by the way.
Yeah.
He totally digs it.
I love that one. So, as you guys know, Devontae Adams is now part of the Rams team, and he wore number 17. So, Puka Nacua is switching his number from 17 to 12, the number he wore at BYU.
Okay.
I want to know if you guys had to give your number up, or let's say, Mace, you would have to give up being the A chair because somebody else came. What would you ask for in order for you to give up what you have and they want?
So,
It could be money. It could
give
be,
up the A chair?
Well, I mean,
But he wants to give up the A chair.
I do. I've been dying to give up the A chair. I would love for Momo to A the rest of the day.
So we've tried that before.
What? What do you mean?
We've tried it, and she needs to be prepped first. She
Yeah,
can't
no,
just-
I'm not going to do it today. But I love riding. I would love to ride shotgun.
I'm just saying, whatever you want, and somebody else, so another person came from another network or whatever, and they want something you have. Maybe your vacation days. I don't know. Something. Yeah. What would you ask for?
I would want John and I to flip roles. So I would ride shotgun, and he would be the A. That's what I would do. That's what I would want
for your vacation days.
Yeah, just 4 vacation days.
No, he's on vacation during the vacation.
I'm on vacation.
No, I'm just because if you don't want the HR, this scenario doesn't.
Oh, so what? So
your question
who
is:
am I? Am I Puka or am I Devontae?
You're Puka. You're giving something
up. Okay, I'm
up.
Puka. I'm giving something up.
You know, not Stephen A. Charles Barkley comes and he wants to do your show, and you're gonna be the B chair, but he wants yay or whatever, and they're like, I want your vacation days.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? You just got to give up something you want.
I will not give up vacation days.
No, not for anything in this world.
I will just clutch
not even
those
for like
things
2 mil,
like
3 mil, 4 mil, 5 mil.
Everyone has a price.
Everybody has a price, man.
Of course.
I mean, the vacation days come with the contract.
Yeah,
so
1 mil. 1 mil.
You went way low. I'm over here thinking you're gonna go higher.
I know, but 1 mil is like where I come from. $1 million is $1 million.
Where I come from, you made it.
Yeah. So
that's
what I would. Now I don't understand why
Puka
would give up 17 for Devontae, because it feels like Puka's number is 17 as a Ram, and Devontae is just getting here. The only thing I can figure is Puka's still on his rookie contract, hasn't been paid big. So I wonder if Devontae Adams made a big gift to Puka in order for him to change.
Yeah. Do we know what he gave up, what Devontae gave Puka, or is that not out yet, Laura?
I'm sorry? No. I haven't seen what.
Okay, we don't know what was given up. But I really hope it's a lot, because when Shohei came and gave up 17 and took 17 from Joe Kelly, he gave him his wife a Porsche.
A Porsche, exactly.
Yeah, so that's something that I would want. Like, give me something, a really nice car, give me a couple $1 million, to give me stuff.
See,
I'm not going to just give it up, especially if I've been here for a while and he was Mariachi Joe. You know? So Puka is the star of the offense.
Correct.
So he shouldn't have to give up that up unless he got a lot.
Unless he got a lot of jack.
Yeah.
And I hope he did. I hope he did. All right.
Yeah. Breaking news.
Breaking news. What do you got?
Yeah, guys. So shout out to Carlo who sent this over. Tiger Woods tweeted, as I began to ramp up my own training and practice at home, I felt a sharp pain in my left Achilles, which was deemed to be ruptured. So he had surgery. He continued, he talks about his doctors that I'm back home now and I plan to focus on my recovery and rehab. Thank you for all the support.
Wow.
That's too bad.
An Achilles is...
That's crazy.
2 years, right?
Yeah, it's
at least a year.
Depending on how bad it is, a minimally invasive Achilles tendon
repair.
So it's apparently
it's not as bad as tearing his Achilles.
But it's still your Achilles.
Yeah.
Man, it all starts to go, doesn't it? It all starts to go.
Yeah,
that sounded so somber.
I mean, there was
it
conversation.
All starts to go.
You in Ireland, and even Michael Thompson used to have a conversation around Tiger if he would ever win a major again. I think you thought he would.
No, I thought he wouldn't.
No. At this point, I just can't see him doing
No.
anything.
I think his
body is just shutting down on him.
Yeah, that's too bad.
That
Wow.
sucks.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, it all starts to go. No, it's funny.
It's after 40, by the way.
Is it after 40?
Yeah, after
You've
40.
got something. What's gone
apart.
for you?
It's after 30.
Everything.
I feel better than I did when I was.
Well, Summer Shred
carried on, and I kept going to the gym, and so now I feel fantastic. My goal was last April the 1st I started. I'm like, okay, I'm going to the gym 5 times a week. I've been very, very steady, with a couple of exceptions, very, very steady for almost a year now, and my goal was to feel great when I got to my 60th birthday, and I do.
Yeah, that's great. I mean,
That's
you
awesome.
look better. You look better.
Did I not look good?
No, but you look better because you're working out so much and you're healthy.
I thought you were saying I didn't used to look good.
Geez, you always think
Your
there's
skin
something
glows.
behind everything.
Your skin is glowing, man.
I hope that you're proud of yourself. That's all I'm going to say. But no, at 40, all of it all just starts to go down. The more you drink, it takes a lot longer to get over the hangover.
Yep.
And when you're sick, it's taking me forever to get over this.
You know what
stupid
Ireland
sickness.
would say?
What?
And that's a final.
That's a final.
Yeah, it's all coming to an end right now.
It's all coming to an end. All right, so I wanted to get to this with you here in particular. So the Dodgers have officially rounded out their starting rotation. Tony Gonsolin had a back injury, which means Dustin May is going to slide into the 5th spot in the rotation.
Right.
So if you look at it now, you've got Snell, you've got Yamamoto, you've got Glasnow, you've got Sasaki, and you've got May. Ultimately, you're going to have that guy named Shohei Otani in there.
At
Although,
some point.
I don't know what his throwing program is right now.
So I think I saw that he's going to slow it down just a little bit.
I don't think he's going to throw to live hitters till they get back from Japan.
No, he's just going to focus on going to Japan.
There's no timeline for him to do it.
Yeah, he's going to go to Japan. He's going to go play, but he will go back into his throwing program. He's very regimented when it comes to all of those things.
It sounds like, and by the way, Wednesday, tomorrow is Wheels Up. They take off for Tokyo tomorrow.
Yeah, but I mean, if you just think of that 5 that you just said, that's a ridiculous 5.
Oh, it's just a joke.
It's insane, and that's not even including Shohei Otani, like you said, Tony Gonsolin, who will be back pretty soon, who was an all-star at one point.
Yep.
We don't know what Sasaki's going to be. Clayton Kershaw is supposed to come back at some point. Landon Knack will get starts. Justin Wrobleski pitched pretty decently.
Yeah, he did pitch well.
I mean, they just have so many guys that they can throw into it. That those top 5 guys. It's just better than anybody else in baseball.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited for May, by the way.
For May.
For May.
Oh, for Dustin May, not for
Dustin
the month
May.
of May. I thought you were excited for the month of May.
If he stays healthy, which I know that's a big if, especially since he ate a piece of lettuce and was out for possibly died.
What a freak accident.
That is such a freak accident.
So weird.
I have been so afraid of salad.
No, you have not.
He's like,
Stop
I'm
it.
never eating salad.
Well, I don't understand how that
kale?
happens.
Was it romaine?
Right.
Like, what was it?
It was.
I don't know what it was.
More details. Thank God he got through it because I guess it was really serious. But I watched him during one of the spring games. He looked terrific. He gets so much movement on his ball. And by the way, I also watched Blake Snell over the weekend. He struggled a little bit. He'll be fine though. He'll be fine.
He tends to struggle early on. He did, at least he did last year, but maybe that was because
last year it's because he was hurt and then came. I don't think he even came back till May for the Giants.
Partly because of that Boris thing where he held him. He didn't sign for so long and then came back in.
Yep.
So I mean, whatever you get out of Snell, he's going to be just fine by the end of the year, and that's all that matters.
Snell is still most likely to win the Cy Young Award from this rotation.
I mean, from the rotation, I don't know. I don't see that.
You don't see it?
No, I think
because he's got 2 of them.
I understand that helps.
So I've seen it happen.
No, sure, and I just don't know. I don't think anybody from this rotation is going to win the Cy Young.
Why do you think?
Because they're not going to pitch enough. I know they say they're doing a 5-man rotation. They're not. It's going to be a 6-man or a 7-man. They're going to just kind of cycle people out. You've been saying it over and over again. No one's going to pitch more than 150 innings. If that's the case, no one's winning the Cy Young.
But Snell only threw 180 in his last Cy Young year.
Right. So he's only done it twice in his entire career.
Right.
So, I mean, there's going to be other pitchers that are going to be pitching, 220 and having similar numbers.
By the way, I question that. I don't think guys are throwing 220.
Well, like Paul Skeens. He's
not going to throw 220.
If he doesn't
They're
hurt
going to be
himself,
super careful with Paul Skeens.
I don't know. I think
it's year 2 on a bad team.
There was guys. I mean, Sandy Alcantara is probably going to be back. He pitched a ton of innings.
Yeah, they did throw him a lot.
And he was the Cy Young 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I believe at least. He was close. But either way, I just don't know. For me, I think it's Yamamoto. If the person that I think is going to have the best year from this pitching staff is Yamamoto.
Most innings pitched last year, 208.
Wow, that's the most in all of baseball?
Yep, only 4 guys threw more than 200 or more.
So, look, I guess if you hit that 170, 180 mark, you're right in the thick of it. If you're comparing it to NBA and they have to hit 62 games,
right,
the number that you have to hit is probably 170.
Yeah, 170, I think you're a credible Cy Young candidate.
Yeah, so if Snell goes 180, 170, then he's got a shot. But again, I think Yamamoto is the best pitcher of this group, and I think he's going to be the one that shines.
Tell you what,
this year.
give Yamamoto the ball in a big situation.
Yep.
The way he pitched in New York, I mean, that guy is and yet think about it. This is only his second year in Major League Baseball. And Sasaki, I've not seen throw yet. Have you seen Sasaki throw?
No, I watched a couple, and it looked really, really
I mean, I've
good.
seen all the highlights of his stuff. His stuff is just ridiculous. His split is just nuts.
Yeah, it's a fantastic out pitch, and by every single thing is every one of his pitches go from the same angle, so it's all being released at the same spot, which makes it very difficult on hitters when you're releasing at the same spot and then the ball goes 7 different directions.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
no,
makes
it's
it
so much
hard.
movement. Yeah, so much movement.
I don't think he's going to do it this year. Next year, maybe he'll be a little bit.
Yeah, now him there, I think they're going to be very careful with.
Very, very. He has to be on a 6-day rotation.
Yeah, and so this thing is happening really fast. I mean, they leave tomorrow for Tokyo. They are playing this
Saturday. I think it's Saturday and
Saturday
Sunday.
and Sunday. Is that the real games? There's 2 exhibition games.
No, the exhibition games are the 15th and the 16th.
Okay.
And then the 18th is the first.
Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Saturday and Sunday, and we'll all get up at 3:15 for that.
No,
I actually have to be up early because I work at 5 a.m. So
who's in? Who wants to go to Cosmo and see the game?
So
who wants to get up at 3:15? It's a weekend.
You
who
and
wants
Brian.
to get up and go to Cosmo?
You and Brian.
I mean, I want to, but the chance of actually happening, I'll know.
Yeah, it is.
Allison will let you go.
It's not my most. It's not my
Let him.
most productive time of day.
Right? Yeah, it's tough. That's a tough hour.
What would it take to actually get you to get up to watch that game at 3:00 and go to Cosmo?
A talent fee.
Just
all it takes is
your
boy,
fault.
you sound
This
awful.
is your fault.
You sound
Every
awful.
time I laugh.
Did you guys, on a side note, did you guys see that Shohei Otani is going to be on the Fortnite icon series?
Oh, so cool.
Isn't
Very
it cool?
What's he going to do?
We were going to have Miguel Rojas
Yeah,
on,
we were,
yeah.
which is disappointing. I was going to ask him about that. That's pretty cool. Do you know what Fortnite is?
Yeah, I know it's a video game.
Yeah. So he's
But I don't know the concept of Fortnite. Is this where you build stuff? And
well, you do build stuff, but it's a shooter game.
Oh,
So
it's a shooter
basically,
game where you
there's-
build stuff?
There's 50. Yeah, you can build like walls and climb up the walls.
how
so
much
that
time do you spend in this?
you could. It could be 10 minutes. It could be 20 minutes.
Do you actually do it now?
So I play with Riley because she loves to play. So
Okay.
I played for a good couple of months.
And
with
do you
her.
have an avatar?
No, I just used the one that they gave me.
Oh, just a
but
hand.
you can get a Shohei Otani avatar.
Oh,
and like they come with different powers and things. It's really cool. That's a very cool thing to do.
All right, cool. Do you play it, Brian?
I haven't played in a while, but one thing might get me to play. It's an Otani avatar.
Yeah,
So there
Otani
we go,
avatar.
you know, right?
Yeah.
We got
All
a
right.
thumbs up from Parker Bell, so
Yeah,
you know
he's ready to go. All right, let's open the phones for sports graffiti. So Lakers lose last night, a game that they really kind of needed.
Yeah, that's the
They
one that
really
you needed because
that
you got
game.
2 big games coming up that it's going to be a little tough.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very tough. Really tough back-to-back coming up at Milwaukee, and that's Thursday, and at Denver on Friday.
Yes.
Oh, second night of a back-to-back at Denver. Very tough spot for him. Last night would have been good to bank a win. But they were not able to. J.J. Redick very pissed off afterwards. We played a little bit of that for you. Hey, the Rams signed multiple players now, including Devontae Adams. I watched Dan Orlovsky today on the Get Up. He says Rams and Eagles are the 2 teams to beat now in the NFC. Fantastic.
Yeah, like if Stafford and Adams, that's
Yep.
a pretty good pairing.
Pretty good pairing. 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. Little Dodgers, little Rams, little Lakers. Jump on the phones now. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's
Waba Grill.
What's our secret? It's our sauce.
Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Waba Grill. It's unexpected. It's delicious. It's saucy. It's for you. Waba Grill, because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Our steamed vegetables and signature salads are made fresh for you. Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Hey, it's D4. The best sports trips aren't just about the game. It's about the whole experience. With Absolute Sport, that experience is built around you. Whether it's an El Clasico match followed by a night in Madrid, oh yeah, or a company outing at the U.S. Open, they'll customize everything to fit your perfect trip. If your event has a ticket, they'll build a package around it. So what are you waiting for? Visit us.absolute-sport.com. That's ABSOLUT-sport and make your dream trip a reality.
The CONCACAF Nations League Finals arrive at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, March 20th to 23rd. USA versus Panama, followed by Canada versus Mexico. The dream is now. Don't miss the Final Four national teams in the semifinals doubleheader. One ticket, two matchups. Get your tickets now on Ticketmaster. For more information, visit CONCACAFNationsLeague.com/tickets.
Hey, it's Mace. As LA deals with tragedy, our friend Jacob Imrani has a special message for you.
Wildfires can leave lasting scars on our families, our homes, our communities, and our peace of mind. Navigating the recovery process is hard, but you don't have to do it alone. I'm Jacob Imrani, and my team and I are here to help ensure you're treated fairly and get the resources you need. Call us for a free consultation and let us help you rebuild with confidence.
Call Jacob. 710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Mason and Ireland on LA's mega sports station.
Oh my, am I really on Mason and Ireland show?
Yes.
This is a great moment. Hey.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sad announcement. Greg Bergman has once again left the show. He had a really good hour. Yeah, so whenever Greg is...
And that's a final.
And that is a final. Greg's gone. Momo's here.
How
What's
was it?
happening,
How was
Momo?
your hour of Bergman?
You know what? Hour of Bergman is always good.
Yeah?
1 hour.
1 hour. Got it.
One hour
Got it.
is always good. Good in limited quantities.
Yeah.
We're going to jump right in on the phones.
Let's do it.
877-710-ESPN. Let's start out with Tim. Tim, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Tim?
Hi, Mace. How you doing?
Great.
I wanted to point something out to you guys that maybe slipped through the cracks.
Okay.
That this week here in Southern California, the Alexander Ovechkin Gretzky watch comes to town as Ovechkin is playing tonight in Anaheim and Thursday in L.A. I think L.A. sports fans should pay a little more attention to that. And it's happening locally. Who knows? He may score 4 against the Ducks and 5 against the Kings.
Okay, we're going to ask Lou Robitaille about that coming up here in 10 minutes. Thank you for that.
That was a good PSA.
That was.
Yeah.
877-710-ESPN. Got a couple lines open. Let's go to Harold. Harold, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Harold?
Hey, Steve, you guys have a promo about the Lakers, I don't know, trying to win their 18th championship?
Yes.
They got 2 chances, Slim and Nunsky.
Oh, come on, man. Harold, why are you so negative?
I'm critical, not like you guys. You guys just go along with the program.
I
interject a little energy.
I
energy in the program.
I get it, Harold, but I don't work for the Lakers. I can say whatever I want. When they're terrible, I say they're terrible. When they're great, I say they're great. And right now, granted, without LeBron James and without Dorian Finney-Smith and without Jackson Hayes and without Rui Hachimura last night, they struggled. But at full strength, I think they can play for a championship.
I don't think so.
All right, Harold.
No.
Stay in touch with us, will you?
Yeah, I will. Thanks, Steve.
Okay, thanks, man. He's a doubter. He's a doubter.
That was funny. Stay in touch with us.
Stay in touch. Check back. Check back regularly. Let's go to Mike. Mike, you're on 710 Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Great.
Listen, I've got a few takes. First of all, getting Devontae Adams. What an incredible signing by the Rams.
What an amazing signing.
That was amazing.
Would you say it's manna from heaven?
Yeah, the front office has done an incredible job. I mean, from Demoff to Snead to McVay, obviously, Stan Kroenke at the top. He won't say anything about it, but they kicked ass so far during free agency. Kept Stafford. Kept
Yep.
Go ahead. You talk. I have a show. I've got another 2 hours to talk. You go ahead, Mike.
That's okay. You're the best, Mace. Second take is on the Lakers. With all the injuries, you can't expect them to do much. Wouldn't you both agree?
I expect him to do a lot. I think LeBron will be fine when he comes back. The question is, what place are they in by the time he comes back? Because they have a really tough schedule. And there's not a lot of games left. But as long as he's healthy for the playoffs, I think they were playing some of the best defense in the league. I think they have 2 of the top 10 players in the league right now. And when you get into a playoff series and things slow down, just let those guys go to work.
Yeah, last night would have been a good night to put in the bank, though.
That was a bad loss.
That was a bad loss, and JJ was rightfully ticked off. Let's go to Victor. Victor, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Victor?
Yeah. Hello. Hey, I always watch the show every day. Good show. Great
Thanks,
show.
man. Thank you, Victor. Was that it?
Hey, I was asked about LeBron. Should we be concerned how his injury is?
I'm concerned.
Yeah, sure.
He compared it to the injury that he had in 2018 on Christmas.
But not as bad.
He said not as bad, and he did a knock on wood thing.
He did knock on wood.
But the fact that he even put that in the same ballpark, because that injury ruined his season. I mean, that injury he has said was the worst injury of his career. So the fact that was the first thought that came to mind was kind of troubling for me.
Right.
Now, he did walk off. He was able to do things right afterwards. It's not like he went down on a heap. Sometimes when people tear a muscle or whatever it is, they go down a heap. But I think he'll be back. It's just a question of how long does that linger.
Right. And by the way, they said 1 to 2 weeks, but does that mean 1 to 2 weeks, or does that mean evaluated?
Evaluated.
In 1 to 2 weeks, yeah. So 2 weeks isn't necessarily.
Yeah, there's like a month and a half left of the season. Is it a month and 6 weeks left in the season,
just
basically?
Look, stay if they're
just
in
come back the last 2 weeks.
If they're in the top 6,
yeah,
I'm okay.
It's fine.
I don't think Luka Doncic and LeBron James are scared of playing a Game 7 on an opposing floor. I mean, those guys have been there. Let's go to Richard. Richard, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Richard.
Yes, sir. How you doing? I know you're up against the clock. I know there's the injuries. All teams deal with that. We need consistency on defense. Try to get guys healthy. And I remember what Magic Johnson said at his retirement speech. My high school coach told me, Irvin will never win with you scoring 40 points a game. You got to get other people involved. That's coming from somebody that's got 5 championships, and they were James Worthy bad pass away for having 6.
Yep.
So consistency on defense, get guys healthy. Sure, they could play with Boston, but can they beat them 4 times? Have a nice day.
All right. Thank you very much. You have a nice day as well. So
it was an earnest call.
It was. And they are missing 2 of their best defenders last night. And LeBron has been key in that defense. So you miss LeBron, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Rui Hachimura. Yeah. You've lost your size. You've lost your length. I understand it. But had Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic not combined to go 11 for 40, they would have found a way to win that game.
I feel weird saying this, but I feel like Austin rightfully took the blame for that loss. He said I was pretty terrible. And not just that he shot badly, but I think he's the organizer. Luka just got here. He's trying to figure out how to fit into what they do. It's their first game without LeBron, so there's some adjustment to make there. But that's kind of on Austin to get Luka into the right spots.
Right. Yeah, they don't seem to sync up yet.
It took Austin and LeBron a little while, but they got
right.
There,
and by the way, and this is especially with LeBron out, they're going to have some time to figure out that chemistry between the two of them in the next couple. Although
it's a tough road.
It is a really tough road. Let's go to Gary. Gary, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Gary?
Hey, long time listener, first time caller. You guys are awesome, man.
Thanks,
Gary. You guys make my drive good every day going home from work.
Nice to
hear.
And
I'm glad you guys were touching that subject with Austin and Luka, because I don't know if it's just me, but I wanted to ask you guys, the professionals, every time I watch Luka play, oh my God, it seems like he's just going super, super slow.
That's how he plays.
I don't know if I know, but isn't the pace kind of not the same as the Lakers were playing earlier in the year?
Yeah, it's a fair question. His game looks different from everybody else's game. He does play at his own speed, and he stops and starts, and that's the way he gets guys off balance. And but it's a totally different game, maybe than anybody else in the league.
Yeah, he. I got to find this because when he first got traded, somebody sent this to me, and it so informs how you watch him now. He certain people are elite at different skills, and the skill that Luka is elite at, Mace,
Yes.
is deceleration.
Yes.
Slowing down.
Yeah.
Apparently he's the best at slowing down in basketball.
Correct.
I don't know how you measure that, but it makes sense when you watch him play. Like, he just kind of lulls you to sleep, and he's really big, and he knows how to use his body. And you know, when he came into the league, the criticism from scouts is, can he get by people?
Yes.
Clearly he can, even though he's playing really slow.
Yeah, he does find a way to get by people, and a lot of it is just like start and stop and stutter and stop and start. Actually, I have no idea who this guy is, but this guy describes Luka's game really, really well. I had this a couple weeks ago. We never used it. Go ahead and hit it, Brian.
His name's Marcus Elliott, and he's a Harvard MD. He has this facility called P3, and they have a contract with the NBA. Players come in, and he attaches all these reflective markers all over their body so they can see how the player moves and compare it to other players. This can also tell you what's interesting, some of the promises in your game. So, for example, Luka Doncic, Rookie of the Year, NBA All-Star. They did all this stuff, and they go, Luka, we have bad news for you. You can't jump to save your life. But we also have some good news. You are off the charts at decelerating or slowing down.
There
so
it
we want
is.
you to develop your game around sprinting, stop, defender careens forward because you can slow down faster than them, shoot. So he developed his game around that, and now he's sort of the future of the NBA.
There you go. That's
That was
exactly
great.
what you said. You nailed it.
What if somebody said to you, your greatest skill in life is slowing down?
Slowing down.
Kind of fits, Mace.
Yeah, it does fit. It does fit. I have no idea why that stuck in my head and knew that
So
piece of sound
good.
was there, but it absolutely nails the
We have a
conversation
mind
about
melt.
Luka. We do.
I just walked in. We're eating the Waba Grill together, and we got a little...
Exactly.
Maybe
We're-
it's my lashes.
we're
What do you
locked
think?
in.
You look
yeah.
great, Momo. Now
You're-
that you don't, but like, girl.
You're like flapping those
I
things
know.
all over the
This is
place.
mesmerizing,
Yeah.
right?
Although, Laura, you don't like when people talk about your lashes.
Okay, I told you that in confidence.
Oh, okay. Forget it then.
No, it's okay.
All right.
It's fine, now you said it.
We'll just drop that.
Lashes are everything. If you have only 5 minutes to put on makeup and you can put on lashes,
Yep.
That's all you need.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Momo.
I can't put them on myself. I have to have
Oh,
somebody do it.
really? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
great. I can put them in the car while Christian's
Yeah.
driving.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
If a guy complimented your lashes but said you had beautiful butterfly lashes, how would you take that?
I think it's a good compliment.
I do too. That sounds like a good
It's a great
compliment.
compliment.
Laura was very offended by it.
I thought he was making fun of them, like, making fun
No,
of the
no,
lashes.
it's a butterfly. It's like flapping and stuff. All right. Anyway, I don't think he was
Nice way
insulting
to
you
say those are pretty
intentionally.
eyes.
Yeah, no, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
All right, joining us next is going to be Luke Robitaille.
Oh, I love the Luke Robitaille show.
The Luke Robitaille show is the show within a show,
Love it.
and we will do that with Luke coming up next. We will ask him about Alexander Ovechkin, who's got a chance to pass Wayne Gretzky probably by the end of the season.
Yeah.
So we'll do that coming up. In the meantime, at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, they get deals so right it almost feels wrong. Now's the best time to get that Hyundai car or SUV you've always wanted. In fact, your brother got a Hyundai, right, Momo? He got a Sonata.
Yeah, he got a Sonata, and it's so great. It's better than my car now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got my brother a better car than I have.
I had dinner with the Southern California Hyundai
Yeah.
dealers this past week, and I discovered, thanks to those guys there, Aaron, I think, suggested the ribeye cap. Have you ever heard of a
No.
ribeye cap? Best cut of steak I have
Really?
ever had is a ribeye cap. It's not on anybody's menu,
Nice.
but you can ask for it when you get there. And by the way, that's just has nothing to do with talking
Anything,
about
but they
Hyundai,
have
but I
good
thought I'd
advice.
throw that in there. Great
I think,
advice, and they also have 3 years of 30 or 36,000 miles of limited complimentary maintenance. And try the ribeye cap. Don't think you can get away with all that. Think again. Buy, don't wait. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is going on now. Do like I did. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealer today. Great day for a new Hyundai. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
What's up, Laker fans? This is Andy Kamenetsky coming up tonight on Lakers Talk
Are
from 6
you
to 7
the
p.m.
greatest Laker fan of all time? Enter to win, and you could be named the Lakers GOAT. That's right, GOAT. The winner will receive the ultimate fan package, including courtside seats, exclusive experiences, Lakers swag, and BB Go for a year. For all the contest information.
ESPN LA 710.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
ESPN LA and BBGO are going on a quest for the Lakers GOAT. No, not the GOAT. The GOAT. The greatest Lakers fan of all time. Think it's you? Upload your pic or video to Facebook, Instagram, X, or TikTok, and tell us your favorite Lakers memory. Use hashtag LakersGoat, GFOAT, and hashtag promotion, and follow at ESPN Los Angeles. The Lakers GOAT is going to be rewarded with courtside seats, a VIP private tour of the Lakers UCLA Health Training Center, a year's supply of BBGO, and more. The Lakers GOAT. Is it you?
Hey, it's Cap. Thinking about selling your home? Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No agents, no commissions, no open houses, and no costly repairs. With Seller's Advantage, we'll make you a fair, competitive cash offer with no surprises. Check out what one of the sellers had to say. Seller's Advantage was a lot easier, faster, and more rewarding than listing my house. I worried about getting a low offer, but theirs matched the value I was hoping for and much higher than their competitors. They gave me time to decide, and the process was friendly, fast, and anxiety-free. I highly recommend Seller's Advantage. Call Seller's Advantage today. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free, no obligation cash offer. That's sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Mason, Ireland, on 710 ESPN.
Shohei Otani and I have something in common.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
I don't believe
we do.
Does he call in sick a lot?
No.
Okay. Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
Go, Kings, go! Mason and Ireland, Momo's in for John today, and it is time for everybody's favorite show, except his. Luke Robitaille joins us. Luke, what's happening, man?
How you doing?
Everything is great. Momo's here in for Ireland. She'll bring some intelligence to the conversation because it's not something I'm capable of, Luke.
Finally.
So somebody called in a minute ago and was asking about Alex Ovechkin, who's in Southern California right now. He's playing Anaheim, and then I think he's coming to Crypto and is chased for Wayne Gretzky. He's at 886. Gretzky's at 894. So Ovechkin will pass him this year, right?
I would think so, yes.
And what does that mean? What does that say about his career? Put it in the perspective of Gretzky's career.
Okay, who's got the most home runs in the history of baseball?
It's Barry Bonds.
Okay, so without the juice, so Barry Bonds got the most. So imagine one day if someone gets within 8 home run of Barry Bonds.
Right.
I think we're all going to be following every game to see if he hits the next home run. You're going to want to attend that game to say, hey, I was there when he was really close, and then you're going to try to be there the day that you hope he breaks it.
Yeah, it's like when LeBron passed the record. Yeah.
What's that?
It's like when LeBron passed Kareem for all-time leading scorer.
Correct. Those are the Wayne Gretzky records of the most goals. Any one of us that played the game 10 years ago would have told you this will never be broken. We never believed it could be. We thought Ovechkin would have a chance, but that meant at the time he needed to score over 40 goals a year for 10 years straight, and he was at 30 or whatever, 29 years old.
Right.
So we thought it was impossible. So for him to get there, it's absolutely incredible in the world of hockey. Now, if you compare that to the world of sports, maybe the home run records is as untouchable as that. But and like you're saying, the all-time scoring in the NBA. But you got to remember, like, the closest goal score from Gretzky was still over 30 goals away.
Right. That's amazing.
So there's no number two that's really close. It's absolutely incredible.
So it's unlikely to happen during this trip because he goes Anaheim and then to crypto. It's unlikely to happen in this trip, but you think it will happen this year?
You would think so. Like he's been playing really well. His team's playing really well, and I think it's going to happen no matter what. But you would think. You would think it's going to happen. Yeah, he's getting close enough that he could get a couple breaks here and there. And this guy's a great shooter. If I were to I'm not even sure I'm allowed to say it, but if I was gambling on, I would gamble that he was going to do it this year.
Yeah.
Hey, how does Wayne feel about this? Is he one of those guys like when he has a record, he wants to hold? He didn't want anyone to pass him, or will he be there presenting him with some flowers?
So let's go, you were talking about the history of Gretzky. So Wayne Gretzky, in any sports in the history of the world, I think, he's the one that's got the most records of any athlete. I think he's got like 63 or 64, something like that. So I think the way he looks at it is like he's a fan of the game, and he said it publicly. It's the greatest thing that can happen to our game, that there's that much following of an athlete and so forth. And I know Wayne is planning, I think, once he gets within 4 or 5 to follow him and to be there when he does it. And I think it's going to be a great thing. He's fine with it. He's got another 60-plus records that probably no one will touch.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to remember, Wayne Gretzky, only his assists, he still would lead the entire league in scoring.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's truly incredible.
All right, so ready for the dumb part of the interview?
All right, here we go.
Okay. So, first of all, so Thursday night is Kings night.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Lakers night at the Kings, right?
Okay.
And I've got here the brand new Austin Reeves goalie bobblehead.
Okay.
I'm opening it right now. I've not seen it yet, but it's this Thursday night. Let's see what it looks. There it is. Austin Reeves in the goalie. Yep, there it is. That's very cool.
All right.
So
I like
everybody
that.
gets one of those on Thursday nights. Now, if you bought your ticket, well, of course.
Yeah, you have to go to the game.
Oh, bought a special ticket to go to the game on Thursday. So is Lakers night something you do every year?
Yeah. We've been actually working with most teams to do like a night every year. And then vice versa, we go back, and we've had a lot of fun with that. Those have been fun.
So here's the. I was going to ask you about this. I think I mentioned to you my birthday party, and my 60th birthday is next week.
Yeah, the one you didn't invite me to.
I've tried to get you in it. Seriously, Luke, let's connect, and we'll definitely do it. I would love to have you at the party. Everybody's coming. Everybody's coming to this thing. Now, you just turned 59. Have you noticed? Everything starts to go, like all of a sudden you're feeling aches and pains that you didn't used to feel. Are you getting that vibe?
Absolutely. Like, I'll tell you one thing that's been happening the last 2 weeks. My knee's killing me, both of my knees, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I'm like, maybe it's like arthritis, something. Then I figured it out with our trainers that my IT band, which is like the band that goes along your leg, is so tight that it's pulling my kneecap. So now I have to learn to stretch better and do different things.
You got a foam
just
roll.
to release my kneecap.
Yeah. But
that's I never even crossed my mind my whole life.
Yeah, it's the other thing is you don't have this. I just saw you recently. You're thin as a rail, but I noticed that my metabolism is just gone. Like if I eat anything, I'm packing it on. Do you have that experience?
Yeah, you gotta be careful. That's for sure. You gotta be careful. Yeah, I mean, it was so. I watch our players. They just like we call the NHL the Never Hungry League. They just constantly eat, and I remember what it was to be a player. I mean, it's like my whole life has changed. But you're right. It's even the last 5-6 years. I got to be very careful.
So you and us, we work in the same building here. Are you upstairs right now?
No, I'm in El Segundo.
Oh, okay. You're in El Segundo. You're at the training facility. I thought if you're upstairs, you should definitely come over to the station so we can get you in studio.
I want to come down. You know when I could come down? Maybe we can make a date now. How's the 25th? It's in 2 Tuesdays.
Yes, absolutely. Done.
Schedule it.
2 Tuesdays. Let's put it.
Let's
put it in the book.
I'm going to invite myself.
Well, you are welcome anytime. The other thing I wanted to mention is we're doing a big campaign for Children's Hospital right now, and their Make March Matter campaign, and we're auctioning off a really cool experience, including being with the Kings for a day, riding the Zamboni, which I had a blast doing, meeting Bailey, all this stuff, and all proceeds go to the Children's Hospital Los Angeles. The one thing I want, I don't know, do you know the story of Pepe Mantilla? Do you know who Pepe Mantilla is?
I feel like they would get along.
Yeah.
No,
Pepe is one of the Spanish language broadcasters for the Lakers. And when he's introduced at Crypto, he stands and he waves, and everybody makes fun of him because he's waving and nobody's waving back. When I say making fun, Ireland and Michael Thompson do. So my experience on the Zamboni was that everybody waves to the guy on the Zamboni. So I would really like to get Pepe Mantilla on the Zamboni. Can you help me with that?
Deal.
Done. He is going to be thrilled by this.
And then we'll make him wave. We'll make sure everyone waves back.
Now, does everybody get waves when they're on the Zamboni, or is that just me?
Pretty much everybody.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I didn't celebrate too much about that. All right. By the way, if you want to bid on that item, go to 710-4FORCHLA.com. That's 710-4FORCHLA.com. Luke, I'm really excited about these bobbleheads. Thursday night is the night, and when's Ovechkin there?
Yeah, he's there Thursday night. That's the same game.
Big night, Ovechkin and the and Lakers night at the Kings. Awesome, man. All right,
and then the day that I'm going to be with you would be good because we're playing the Rangers that night on the 25th, so it'll be fun.
Awesome. Okay, we look forward to that, and I'll get you my birthday party invitation. Would love to see you there. Laura, work that out, and let's make sure he gets the invite.
I gotcha.
Luke Robitaille, my birthday is something I will brag about for years. If Luke Robitaille, Hall of Famer, comes to my birthday.
Well, I haven't RSVP'd yet. I got to check the date, but I got to get the invite first.
How far is it for you, Luke? How far? The party's in
Where is
Venice.
it? I don't know anything
Party's
about it.
in Venice, California. Venice.
It's not bad. I'm in Santa Monica. It's not bad. And when is it?
Next Friday.
Ooh.
Go,
Kings, go!
No, not going to happen.
Oh, man. How about...
Oh, exactly.
If it was any other day, Mace.
What's that?
The 21st?
Yeah, the 21st.
Oh, I'm out of town. Well, send the invite anyway.
Okay.
I'll see if I can move mountains.
Okay. I appreciate that, Luke. It would be fantastic to have you there. Hey, in the
I gotta be
meantime...
in Chicago the day before, but send it to me. I'll come back to you.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it.
I'll have my people call your people.
Okay.
Excellent. Hey, Luke, thanks, man, as always, for coming on. We will talk to you next week.
Thanks, guys.
I think that was a soft maybe.
That was a soft maybe, or did he say no?
And that's a final.
I think he
kind of said no. Oh,
Yeah, might have said no.
What did he say? You got like 3
He loves doing the
If it was any other day.
If it was any other day, as John Ireland would say. All right, coming up next for you, and now I get a chance to talk to Momo here.
Yeah.
What do you think of what Genie said on NPR about Anthony Davis?
I
want to
heard
get
that.
your take on it coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes. LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Next Gen is the official AC, heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. That's right. Is your heating and AC system ready to power through the season? From quick tune-ups to full replacements, Next Gen has you covered. For a limited time, ESPN LA listeners can get a heating and AC tune-up for just $88. That's right. Stay in the game all season with an $88 heating and AC tune-up from Next Gen. Call 833-3-NEXT-GEN today.
NEXGEN, call 833-3-NEXT-GEN.
Hey, it's Bethel Duran. When you get into an auto collision and damage your vehicle, there's only one spot for you to call. That's my guy Leo at Active Collision. Experienced paint and body technicians will make your car look like it's brand new. You get a free estimate when you call 626-330-0100. They work with all insurance companies. Mention 710 and you get 50% off your insurance deductible. Call 626-330-0100, 626-330-0100, or visit activecollisionrepair.com.
Hey, it's DeMarco. You guys know I'm a massive F1 fan. Nothing beats the speed, the energy, the atmosphere is electric on race weekend. If you want to experience it right, Absolute Sport is the way to go. Thanks to their partnership with Red Bull USA, they have exclusive rates and special access to F1 in Mexico City, Miami, Vegas, and Austin. With top-tier seats and luxury hotels, they handle everything. So all you have to do is enjoy the ride. Visit us.absolute-sport.com. That's ABSOLUT-sport and make your dream trip a reality.
The CONCACAF Nations League finals arrive at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, March 20th to 23rd. USA versus Panama, followed by Canada versus Mexico. The dream is now. Don't miss the Final Four national teams in the semifinals doubleheader. One ticket, two matchups. Get your tickets now on Ticketmaster. For more information, visit CONCACAFNationsLeague.com/tickets.
Michelle Smallman here. Do you want to be at the draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin? Travel Wisconsin is sending 10 lucky fans and a guest to the draft. Experience the thrill of the draft firsthand and make memories that will last a lifetime. Don't wait. Enter Travel Wisconsin's Dream Draft Sweepstakes. Visit travelwisconsin.com/draft to learn how you can win a trip to experience the biggest moment of the offseason. Epic moments that become lifelong memories are waiting to be discovered across Wisconsin. Terms and conditions apply.
Empower.
Nick bought a new guitar, a 62 American Classic Electric. Does he know how to play? No. But Nick's Empower investment account has performed well. He got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risks. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisory Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. This is a really, really, really good guitar solo.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
I mean, would you rather have good life or sex? Good sex. Good life, good sex.
Well, I got both.
There you go. That's
good
the correct
for you,
answer.
Johnny I.
More of Mason in Ireland right now.
So, Laura makes a big deal of this, and then I know you are too, but my birthday's actually the 23rd, and Laura says that makes me
a cusp.
A cusp.
Yeah, you're a cusp. I'm a cusp too.
So, and when Laura described what cusp people are, it definitely sounded like me.
So you are the Pisces Aries cusp.
Totally.
And a cusp has its own name. Like Momo's cusp has its own name. Yours is the cusp of rebirth.
Yeah.
And so this one says your great personality traits.
I agree. Oh, I thought you just said he has a great personality. I was going to agree with that.
You do, but it says the great ones are caring, eager, empathetic, charming, intuitive, and creative.
Boy, that sounds like me.
And then the bad ones, sorry, Momo.
The bad ones.
Sorry, there's bad ones. You're chaotic.
I am.
You're moody.
Yes.
No.
Short-tempered.
Nah.
Uncompromising. Self-involved. And indecisive.
Oh, my God. That makes me sound awful.
Wow. You know what? All of the
The
above.
first part of it is true. The second part of it is totally made up.
Should have started with the bad ones first. Sorry, man.
By the way, no, the bad ones definitely do apply.
They do apply.
They do apply.
Most of them.
Yes. Yes.
I would say Aries and Pisces. Pisces are kind of like emotional, deep water sign, right? And Aries is kind of like fiery and it can be leadership qualities. Like, so you're the lead of the show.
Right.
You have an ability to be forward facing.
Yes.
But you also have an emotional depth to you. You can be water sign too. So I see that in you.
So here's a
my
little...
cusp is Cancer and Leo.
Leo.
Yep.
Ooh.
So mine totally works. Too,
Oh,
for me.
yeah, totally.
Cancer's another water sign, right?
Yeah, deep water sign, yeah.
And then Leo is like, I like
lion. He's a lion, yeah,
right?
rawr.
I even look like a lion, I think.
Cusp of Ooh, I can't even say that word. Hold on.
What is it? Spell it.
Oscillation?
Oscillation.
Oscillation. My Mexican accent comes out sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. So we got that
Anyway.
covered.
Did you feel any different after the 7 planets lined up last week?
Yeah.
What did it feel like?
Felt like I needed a day off. So many planets and so lined up.
That energy was heavy.
It was heavy energy. I don't know what we're even talking about here, but
So
I will.
confused.
Yeah, are you? I don't understand
Okay,
any of the
hold on.
astrology stuff, and I don't know why it would actually be real.
But here's
It
the
ain't.
thing, Momo. I know he's not a zodiac guy, but we were talking about his birthday, and I always make him a Pisces. He's like, no, I'm actually an Aries.
Yeah.
I said, I see more Pisces than Aries, but then
Yeah.
I looked up, and I was like, oh,
I
you're
see a
a
lot of
cusp.
Aries.
So then he goes,
Yeah.
I want to talk about this. And I'm like, okay. So don't complain.
No, and that concludes
Okay,
the conversation.
speaking of things that everyone is talking about that Mason probably is not.
Okay.
Are you up on the bald eagles and Big Bear?
I have been watching that little bald eagle cam.
Yeah.
And did the third one get
Yes,
out?
the third one
The third
hatched.
one took a long time
It
to
took
get
a
out of
long
his shell.
time.
I didn't know if that one was going to make it.
Do you go back and watch the highlights every night?
No, I don't watch the highlights. I can't imagine what they're doing except what are they getting?
Feeding them.
Just getting food, right?
Yeah, so like the mom bird brings back some kind of dead whatever.
Right.
And then she kind of chews it up into little pieces and puts it in their mouths. But she always gets them like a little too big and you're like, no, you're going to have to cut that smaller.
Right.
I mean, but you can go back like 8 hours and you're like, oh, they're eating.
Okay,
Let's
so
find the part where they're eating.
Here's the question. I haven't followed it super close, but I see it on the
Yeah.
news all the time. How is that camera there? Like, how did that person know where to put the camera that the eagles would
Science.
build their nest right next to the camera?
I think they found the nest.
Or
and then
did they put the camera by when they saw the nest? Because then you jeopardize the nest, don't you, if you go up by the nest?
That's a good point.
I think they planted the camera there and just hoped an eagle would nest there.
I think they put it in once they
Get me
built a
Pat
nest.
Harvey. She'll know. Pat Harvey will know.
Pat Harvey will know?
Yeah, she'll know.
Why do you think Pat Harvey's going to know?
Because she's the anchor of the Channel 2 News. Of course she knows. So Genie Buss said this. I'm going to quote her.
Okay.
We have lost the last 3 years in a row to the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs, and we really didn't have anything that was going to look different going into the playoffs again. Anthony Davis was complaining about where he was being played and wasn't happy. So I think this was a positive for both teams. They got what they were looking for. We got what we were looking for. The key sentence there is Anthony Davis was complaining about where he was being played, and he wasn't happy. Is she shading Anthony Davis? Is she doing to a lesser degree with AD what the Mavericks did with Luka?
No.
Complaining and unhappy.
So she's on a press tour. Let me go big picture. Okay.
Yeah.
For her show, Running Point,
which is very fun.
Very
I liked
fun
it.
And got picked up for season 2 already.
Good.
Okay. And she's doing a press tour, and you say a lot of things when you're on a press tour.
Yeah.
Right? You just do a million interviews, and
Correct.
you get asked, and she has a couple of canned lines. I've heard her say the same thing similar times, like, no, we didn't do the trade to promote the show. It was pretty good.
Right.
You know, and she goes, it was a little, like she makes, all of our lives are basically like a comedy show anyway. You have to learn to laugh at yourself. You know?
Yep.
She has like, and I you've done things like this where you do a tour and you answer the same questions over and over. You get your little lines, and then in certain places you talk so much sometimes you're not censoring yourself quite as much.
Right.
Like you get a little too honest. You get a little too like straight off the no filtered version of events.
Yep.
And I think that's what that was. I don't think she was trying to say anything negative about him. I don't think she was trying to shade him. If anything, I think the Lakers have gone out of their way not to do a touchdown dance afterwards.
Yes.
Because they really could have. And they know that Nico Harrison and the Mavericks are really taking it on the chin right now.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it's gone about as poorly for the Mavericks as it could go.
Yeah.
I can't think of another way it would even be worse.
Here's what Kenyon Martin said about Jeannie's comments.
Okay.
This is my opinion. this is not a right now conversation for owners. She shouldn't be making this statement right now. In my opinion, this is an off-season conversation. You made the deal. You did it. It's the same blank that they did to, meaning the Mavericks, did to Luka, right? Talking about him being fat and out of shape and all that blank. It's the same blank, just formed in a different manner. It's a little sweeter.
Yeah, but like that's why I gave you the context. Like she wasn't going out trying to, explain why they did the deal. She wasn't. That's not her goal in doing these interviews. She's just doing interviews because her show
for the
happens
show.
to be.
But let me ask you this: why can't we find the audio of this? Because I think tone is important too. We cannot find the audio of this interview that Genie Buss did with
NPR.
PBS or NPR.
Huh.
And we've searched.
There's
like
a 7-minute
for it.
audio clip, but it's very edited. Like you can.
And is this part in it?
No,
it's not in it.
Okay, well, what I would say is
Did
that's probably more.
Did NPR scrub this?
No, NPR doesn't know what they have. That's my guess. They edited it for whatever they wanted.
They wanted,
but they don't realize that was the part that the sports fans are going to go, what was that about?
Exactly.
Somebody else picked that up after listening to it before it got posted someplace.
Sure.
I just think she was a little look, he did complain about his role. He did.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they were like, yeah, we know, Anthony. You've said this for 3 years. Now, the sense I had from the Lakers is that they like Anthony. He left on very good terms. Nobody was mad at him for saying that. It was just, she's kind of just saying the reality. They lost to Denver 3 years in a row and nothing's really changed.
That is true.
That's true. And then she says the complaining thing. You're right. The tone matters. It would be interesting to hear her say it. But I don't feel like they were looking to trade AD. Although, when you reverse engineer this thing, they should have been looking to trade AD.
Yes.
Because he's going to make a lot of money. And then he's due for this giant extension in his late 30s.
Yeah.
So it ended up being ahead of we probably would have started talking about them trading Anthony Davis in a year or two. They just did it before anybody thought to ask about it.
Now, have you watched Running Point?
I've watched 3 or 4 episodes, yeah.
What do you think? This is the show based on Genie Buss and the Lakers, although it's the Waves and it's Isla something.
Yeah, Isla Gordon.
Isla Gordon, and then there's a Linda Rambis character played by Brenda Song, and then I don't think that is a Jim Buss character. I think that is just random thing because the owner, the president of the team was on crack.
I mean, that's really what the plot is.
On crack, yeah.
On drugs, I would have said, yeah.
And then Genie takes over, or the Genie character
her, which
takes
Jim
over.
never would have done.
Jim never would have done, right? Never. And I think Justin
there is
Theroux,
definitely a brother is being jealous of her.
Correct.
It's a reality.
Yeah, and I think that on top of everything else, Tom Hanks' kid is really funny.
Which one is he?
He's the player. He's Bug.
Oh yeah. He's funny.
He's really funny.
I didn't know that was Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
kid.
that's sort of the Hanks that doesn't belong. He's got the tattoos and he raps and he's done all this stuff.
Oh, wow.
So I thought that was a genius piece of casting,
Yeah.
and it's just funny that's Tom Hanks' kid.
Yeah, I didn't
Mr.
buy him
All
as
America.
I didn't buy him as a basketball player. He doesn't look like a player to me.
Yeah.
But they don't show him playing.
No,
all
they
that
don't
much, so
show.
it's okay.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of basketball on that show. At least up to the point I've seen
Yeah.
it. But I would recommend it. I think it's a really
Yeah, I
good
think
show.
it's fun.
I think
Yeah.
it's fun.
It's fun.
I'm looking. It's always nice to have a half-hour show that you can watch instead of
it's
getting
sort of-
all wrapped up. What else are you watching? You watch Paradise?
No, but everyone tells me I should.
It's so good.
I've been traveling a lot. I've been traveling, so I've been kind of out and about.
Yep.
We just talked to Luke Robitaille. I was watching Younger. Did you ever watch that Sutton
No,
Foster
a
show?
lot of people went on Younger. Yeah, I guess it just
kinda
got to
fun.
Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to Netflix, so I started watching it, and I've been binging that.
Yeah.
I've been watching The White Lotus, although I haven't
White
seen.
Lotus.
I didn't see episode 4. Don't tell me anything.
So you
yet.
didn't see the death?
Don't.
Oh, there's no death.
Jerk.
Totally kidding.
You got
There's
me
no
on that.
death.
Yeah. Well, of course, in the first episode, somebody dies. That's
Correct.
the whole plot
Something
of it.
bad happens.
And I was traveling and I was driving through Texas last week, and I was listening to the White Lotus official podcast. So now I know some other things.
What about Severance? You watching Severance?
No, I watched one episode and couldn't get back into it.
It's super hard show to watch.
Yeah,
it's complex.
It was a pandemic thing for me. We watched that during the pandemic when we had more brain space.
Yeah, see, my
I'm working
innie
too
is
hard.
on the radio and my Audi is stoned. That's basically Severance for me.
Yeah, I can see that about you.
All right, coming up next for you is What's Up, Fool. In the meantime, if you get into an accident, like raining on and off this week.
Yeah.
Get into an accident, You're going to go out and hire your cousin's neighbor who just passed the bar last month? Just because you know a lawyer doesn't mean that's the one you should use. You want a pro, somebody who's been in this game for decades, who knows exactly how to fight for you. That's why you call Jacob. He's been handling car accidents since the 90s, and not just cars. We're talking about trucks, motorcycles, scooters, ride shares, you name it. Jacob has seen them all. Here's the difference. Jacob and his team, they're not going to take some lowball offer from the insurance company. They fight to get you what you really deserve. And this is huge with Jacob. You never pay a dime out of pocket. Your car gets fixed. You see the right medical specialist. You focus on getting better. Oh, and if you'd rather sit down face-to-face, no problem. Jacob's team will actually come to you, or you can come to Jacob's office. So if you're injured in an accident, do not leave it up to chance. Call Jacob, 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember,
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Call Jacob.com, and if you or somebody you love has lost home, property, suffered injuries because of the recent wildfires, Jacob is already fighting for you. Lawsuits have been filed against those responsible, and Jacob's team is offering free case evaluations and insurance claim reviews to help you figure out your next step. So remember, call Jacob.com. No one should go through this alone. Together we are LA strong. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Sunday in Las Vegas, it was an offensive onslaught for the LA Kings. 6 goals at T-Mobile Arena, and they hung on to beat the Golden Knights by a final score of 6-5.
And a scrum for it, off the draw, pulled back behind the goal line. Kings fighting for it, centering pass, up top, a shot deflects toward the goal, poke free, 1 second left, Kings win!
Tonight, the Kings return home to begin a 3-game homestand, taking the ice tonight against the New York Islanders. Don't miss a second of the action. Listen live at 7:30 Pacific on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran. ESPN LA is proud to partner with Children's Hospital Los Angeles for the 10th annual Make March Matter campaign, helping kids get the breakthrough care that they need. CHLA gives families hope with leading-edge research and treatments. ESPN LA is auctioning off exclusive 710 experiences like a Fancy Springs Resort Casino getaway package that includes a round of golf with me. Guaranteed we will have some fun. Every dollar raised goes to CHLA. Visit 710 for CHLA.com to bid and make a difference today. That's 710FORCHLA.com.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text EQUAL to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text EQUAL to 321-321. That's EQUAL to 321-321.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256, or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text EQUAL to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text EQUAL to 321-321. That's EQUAL to 321-321.
There's LeBron and Luka, the dynamic duo taking over the NBA.
I can't believe that we just had an assist, LeBron James to Luka Doncic.
But before that, there was the original duo, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Ireland has an idea.
I do.
I think it's stupid, but there are other ideas out there.
More Mason and Ireland right now.
What's Up, Fool is brought to you by Dos Hombres Mezcal. It's fate. It's friendship. It's mezcal. Dos Hombres.
All right, thanks, Brian Cranston. All right, guys. So I saw that today it was a National Promposal Day.
Promposal.
Okay. This
So
sounds intense.
I've seen a lot of huge promposals or homecoming proposals for, the guys or the girls, whatever.
Everything's filmed on Instagram.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's on
TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh, is this what's going on now?
Yeah.
Right.
So when I went to high school I graduated in 2006.
Yep,
I'm okay
me
saying
too.
my age.
Me too.
There was no such thing as a promposal.
No.
It's like a new thing. Did you guys do like a big ask? I know that's like another way of saying it. When you guys went to prom?
No, not really a big Like as a sophomore, I get invited to the prom with a senior, which is
go
exciting.
Mace.
Nancy Luttrell.
Yeah, boy.
And then my junior year, I did ask Claudia Schraps.
That's a
no
name.
big ask.
No big ask.
Yeah.
She was not my girlfriend,
Yeah.
so I was just hoping. And in the end, I got really, really drunk on schnapps that night after
What
the
was her
prom.
last name?
Schraps.
So you
But
went
in
to-
my family, she is now known as Claudia Schnaps.
Right.
because
That's hilarious.
The year. And then my senior year, I went with my girlfriend, Emily. And she won homecoming queen.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was we did not have social media back when I went to high school either. Not
Yeah.
class of '97, El Camino Real.
I was just before social media.
just before. That was just before cell phones. To be honest, but here was the thing. I took matters into my own hands.
Yep.
Because I didn't have a
Take
boyfriend
charge.
at the time.
Okay.
And I was determined to go. I had a gay bestie, and
Okay.
he was
In high school?
Yeah, I had a gay bestie. We were like we won all the couple things but we weren't obviously together. We were just really good friends.
Right.
And I would have gone with him. However, he was tardy too much. Oh, funny. Ramona's friends with someone who's tardy too much.
yeah.
I know.
And somebody
Yeah.
that you would complain
Right.
about for being tardy?
No, I
You
didn't
of all
complain about him.
people?
No, I didn't. I just let him be him. And so he was not eligible to go to prom. Like if you had too many whatevers,
Oh, okay.
You couldn't go to prom. So I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? I don't want to be that girl who's sitting there waiting for someone to ask. And there really weren't that many guys I would want to ask me. I didn't really like anyone that much in high school. So I chose the guy from the junior class that all of the senior girls were like gonna ask if no one else asked them.
What, he was like a tearaway jersey? He was like the go-to emergency break
Yeah, like
glass?
he was
I'll go
the
with that guy.
eligible guy that is friends. I'm not going to say what I'm going to really say, but you know
See,
what I'm
I
saying.
can say real names because they are like in
Yeah.
the middle of. You're probably talking about somebody who's still here and could hear.
Yes,
this
correct.
would get back to him.
Correct.
Yeah.
But he was like, so I preemptively asked him because I didn't want to sit around and then have to say yes to somebody I didn't like and I wasn't friends with. He was like in student council. He was really nice. He'd be a good date. And so I asked him, and everyone got mad at me. They were like, I can't believe you asked him. I was going to ask him if no one asked me. And I'm like, yep, way ahead of you, honey.
Yeah.
So I asked him, and I had to because I was nominated for prom queen. I was not going to win. I was going to be like third place.
Did you campaign?
I did not.
Put up signs?
I did not.
Run TV ads?
I should have.
Negative ads? Negative advertising against your opponents?
But there was one girl who I was pretty sure was going to win.
Yeah.
But I thought I had a chance, like an outside chance, if people wanted to, just vote for Momo.
Right.
I didn't have the nickname back then.
Oh, that would have helped.
That would have helped.
Yeah, that would help.
But so I finished, second or third or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, I have to have a date for prom because I'm on the prom court.
Yes. So you found one.
Yeah, he said yes because I jumped the line.
There you go.
It's a good story.
Brian, how about you?
Did not go to prom, so would not know.
Did not go to prom.
Why not?
Why, Brian?
Just didn't feel like it.
Were you busy that night?
Yeah, exactly. Had other things on the mind.
Yeah, other stuff going on. Yeah.
That was funny, Bird.
By the way, nothing is real unless it happens on camera now, so I guess you just film. You just put your prom proposal on Instagram or TikTok now.
Kids have way too much time on their hands.
They do.
What's that, Foo?
I guess one of the big Dodger signings of the year, Blake Snell.
Yeah.
Free agent came from the Giants. He had a quote earlier this
he
week
did.
that was pretty interesting.
I saw this.
Saying that the Giants never actually, reached out to him at all. There was no communication. And he even went and texted Bob Melvin, the Giants manager. Never got a reply.
What?
So he was practically ghosted
that
by the
part.
Giants
Gosh.
here. And leads my question to, have you ever experienced this of being ghosted by an employee or, some gig or something like that where you thought everything was good? He was already
literally
wanting
all
to
the
leave.
time. Literally all the time. This is my life. I'm trying to get people to talk to me for interviews and
That's
do stuff
true.
with me.
All right, somebody
and
can ghost you all the time.
All the
yeah.
time. And you cannot take it personally. Like there are I'm not gonna name names. But let's say there's 4 or 5 all-stars in my phone. Okay. Guys on the phone that I would text and be like, hey, how's it going? Checking in. They have a big game, or we're talking about you on TV today. How's the team looking? Whatever. I would say it's about a 20% response rate. And then there's certain people who are like, especially when things are really bad, like it could be a month. And then you have this like, how long should I go in between unanswered texts? Oh, why are they not answering? I mean, it's all of it. You just can't take it personally.
Right. Let
Get
me
over
see.
it.
Ghosting. Do I get ghosted?
Have you ever ghosted somebody else?
Oh, God.
Yeah, you definitely.
I definitely ghost people.
You never write
all
back.
the time. You can send me a text in the middle of the week, and I'm not seeing that
You
till
see
Monday.
it. See it.
Or I'll see it and I won't respond.
Right.
Yeah. I try not to click on it because then it doesn't
Shows a
show.
read.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't want it to say red.
Smart.
Although I don't. Do mine say red?
I don't know.
No, I don't think it does.
I don't think it does.
Doesn't.
No.
Right. See,
No.
I always.
Turn off read receipt.
You already got that turned off. Yeah.
I've got that turned off.
Yeah, that's like the smart move. Always turn it off.
And I never put on the silence notifications
Me
thing.
neither.
Because, but a lot of people use it all the time.
Carlo uses it all
Carlo
the time.
Saisu is always silencing his notifications. But yeah, no, I do ghost people from time to time. But like, would you consider an Irish goodbye ghosting?
No.
Like, that's a
I think
different
it's fine.
category of things.
You know what?
right?
The older
I
I
think it's
get, the
different.
less personally I take everything.
I feel that, yes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that's a real sign of maturity when you just get to this point where you're like, look, I know what I don't write back to people. It's because I don't have an answer for them, or I don't want to give an answer because the answer I give is not going to be the one they want to hear.
Right.
And then a producer once told me, Ramona, don't take yourself so seriously. I just need a yes or a no so I can move on to the next ask. Like you're not that important. Just say I can't do it.
Yeah, yeah,
And once he told me that, I was like, okay, done.
yeah.
So I try to write back right away and say like, yes, I think I can do it. No, I can't. Out of town. Sorry. And then just that way you just move on.
Yeah, I think it's easier to just ignore it.
What's that, Foo?
Typical man.
Yep.
All right, guys. So I
That's
sent you.
That's not a typical man.
You guys ignore a lot of things. I'm just saying. So I came across
Yes,
this.
we do.
I came across this tweet. This lady said, "This is so heartbreaking. I'm at a new McDonald's in Franklin, Tennessee, and look at their, in quotations, play place for children. 2 screens, 2 chairs. So there's no actual like playpen for kids. It's literally 2 chairs, 2 screens. I remember when I was little going to McDonald's, like going through the little tunnel thing and landing in the play balls and stuff like that.
I take my kids there all the time.
Oh, no.
But now...
they have a cool play structure.
No, but do you put the kids in the play balls? Play balls seem like the filthiest things in the world. Are you kidding me? Do the kids go home and take a shower afterwards after the play balls? Kids have been playing in those balls.
Wipes. I have a pack of antibacterial wipes, and I just make them wipe their hands when they get out.
Play balls seem really unsanitary to me.
So my question was going to be, do you guys remember, obviously, when we were young, that was like the thing to do, go to the playpen? Side note, Momo, do not let your kids play in that. I used to work at McDonald's, and things were done there by employees. So don't do that. Don't let your kids. I'm not mad that they're doing the screen with the chairs, but it is kind of sad because it's really like screen and chairs. You know
but I used to love that. We would try to go to a McDonald's when I was a little kid. Go to a McDonald's with the playland. That was a big deal.
Great.
Go stay at a motel with a pool. That was also a big gigantic deal. If they had a pool in the wintertime, if they had an indoor pool at the Holiday Inn, that was huge.
Number houses, Mommy. Can we go to the number house?
The number house.
The
yeah,
house.
yeah, that's
so
funny.
Cute.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's sad about the screens there because
like.
I mean, you go to McDonald's. I always feel like I only let my kids have McDonald's once a week. I have to put a cap on it because otherwise they'll want it every single
Chicken
day.
nuggets.
And no, you know what? Daniel's like keto style. He just wants the meat and the cheese.
Oh,
I
nice.
literally order like triple cheeseburgers, plain.
And just put the lettuce on the outside, which
Nothing.
doesn't really count.
Nothing. Not even no bread, no lettuce, no
He just
ketchup,
picks
no
up
mustard.
a burger and eats it like this.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a parenting issue.
Yeah, I know.
That's a parenting
I
issue.
tried, trust me. And then he gets so mad when they put the little grilled onions. I'm like, man,
Oh,
those are
the
best
little
part.
onions are the best.
The grilled onions are awesome.
Baby onions are the best.
No.
Where's the best burger?
In-N-Out.
Let's say, In-N-Out, yes.
That was
What's
quick,
the
sorry.
second best burger?
Five Guys is pretty good.
Five Guys? I've never eaten at a Five Guys.
Five Guys is
Pretty
good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
What's the new one that's out here?
Mom and Pop are like good.
Yeah.
Like the little mom
I
and
go to
pop
a
shop.
place, the best cheeseburger I've ever had is at a place called Tyler's in downtown Palm Springs.
Yeah.
So friggin' good. When
You go there every time,
I
right?
go there every single trip.
Yeah.
They are so good. If you've never been there, Tyler's, it's right by the big Hyatt there. And it is the most delicious burger I've ever had.
Yeah, I think a good cheeseburger, it's hard to say why it's so good. It just is.
But don't sleep on a Big Mac.
True that.
Yeah.
Regular cheeseburger.
You know, I've seen
Regular
those
cheeseburger.
Jack in
I
the
like
Box
the famous
commercials
stars,
with the
Carl's
double
Jr.
smash burger. Have you seen the double smash
of
burger?
course.
Now, how do you actually
Eat it.
You
eat it.
You got a knife and fork that. You
No, you don't.
cannot.
Knife.
You can't do that.
It's
Come
a
on.
smash burger, a piece of bread, another smash burger. It's probably
Oh my gosh.
4 inches tall.
Yeah.
You can't. Nobody can do that. You've got a knife and fork that.
You can't do
I
that
don't
on
think
a burger.
I know.
Yeah, I'll
That's
knife
just
and fork
disrespect.
if I got a knife and fork. All right, coming up next for you, Momo. You love weather,
Oh, I love it.
and I've got a clip I want to play for you next. Plus, how much does it cost to get into Dodgers opening day and then ring
Oh, my
night?
God.
We got that coming up for you next. Mesa in Ireland. Momo's in for John, 710 ESPN.
Sedano and Cap.
Today at 3 p.m. after Mason in Ireland.
Yes, you've inspired me. I've decided to go with a much shorter haircut now. I just decided to just 86.
Well, it looks cleaner, that's for sure.
The whole Jufro
I'm looking at it
thing.
now.
Yeah, I mean, it was like such a big, giant Jufro. I'm like, all right, I'm taking the whole thing down.
But you know what that means when you go shorter hair?
Tell me.
You got to be careful what you eat. You go shorter hair,
Yeah.
and the face explodes and expands.
Oh, yeah, you get fat.
You look even heavier.
You look fatter than you already do, huh?
More visceral fat.
Yeah. So
Yeah, more.
bigger, right? Facts, right, DeAndre?
Facts,
you got,
yeah.
You got short crop. You got to make sure to keep the face tight because
Yeah.
if you don't, it's gonna look bigger and rounder than it normally will.
Yeah. All of a sudden, like, my chin gets big and fat, my fat cheeks, you know?
The LA Afternoon Takeover. That's Sedano and Cap.
On 710 ESPN.
Hey, everybody, it's John Ireland. We all like to discuss and debate who we think is the GOAT, right? But the real question is, who is the GAFOAT? That's right, the GAFOAT. ESPN LA and BBGO are teaming up to find the Lakers GAFOAT, the greatest fan of all time. Just upload your pic or video to Facebook, Instagram, X, or TikTok and tell us your favorite Lakers memory. You must follow at ESPN Los Angeles and be sure to include 2 hashtags. Hashtag LakersGafote and hashtag promotion. and you can win some serious prizes like courtside seats, Lakers gear, a year's supply of my favorite, BBGO. BBGO's mouth-watering Korean snacks and meals are ready in minutes. My favorite is the juicy and flavorful steamed dumplings with the sticky white rice. So easy and so good. We're looking for the Lakers Gafote. Is it you?
Next Gen is the official AC, heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. That's right. Next Gen is the absolute best in the biz with thousands of 5-star reviews to prove it. Clogged drain? No problem. Call Next Gen today to book your $88 drain cleaning. That's right. For just $88, you'll receive a professional drain cleaning to keep your home flowing smoothly all season long. Call 833-3-NEXTGEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN for your $88 drain cleaning.
NEXGEN, call 833-3-NEXT-GEN.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran. ESPN LA is proud to partner with Children's Hospital Los Angeles for the 10th annual Make March Matter campaign, helping kids get the breakthrough care that they need. CHLA gives families hope with leading-edge research and treatments. ESPN LA is auctioning off exclusive 710 experiences like a Fancy Springs Resort Casino getaway package that includes a round of golf with me. Guaranteed we will have some fun. Every dollar raised goes to CHLA. Visit 710 for CHLA.com to bid and make a difference today. That's 710FORCHLA.com.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
I've got to be honest. I have no idea how you do it.
I'm not sure how I do it.
I would not. Would not be my scene.
More of Mason in Ireland right now.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Random choice of a song.
Yeah. This is kind of a
There's
rainy
a
day
reason.
song.
There's a reason.
Is there a reason? What's the reason?
2006, it was a #1 hit.
Okay.
Let me think. Let me see if I can pull this guy's name. He's part of that singer-songwriter
crew.
James. No.
James.
James. Blunt?
Yeah.
Wow. What a pull.
Yeah, she gave me a hint by giving me the Blunt sign. Yeah, James Blunt. That's who
Way to go, Mace.
Yeah.
That's right up your alley.
Exactly. So Momo loves the weather. Momo's in for Ireland
gosh,
today.
and this
You
is
love
quite
the
a weather week.
It is. Now,
we got an atmospheric river.
I know you're excited about that atmospheric river.
Here it comes.
So, I want to play you something from a weather guy in Louisiana.
Okay.
So he's on TV. There's a big storm in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Listen to his description.
Okay, bring the camera up, guys, if you can. Zoom out. Can you zoom out? This is a look at the live camera of a tornado, which could be passing by our station right now. Okay, there's debris. We've got debris on. Okay, take shelter. Everybody in the Fox 35 building, get to your safe space under your desk if you're not in a designated area. We're catching debris right now on the roof. Debris is on the roof right now. We're hearing, you can see the debris flying there on the camera. This is a tornado. Seek shelter immediately. Get under your desks, guys. Anchors under the desks. Everybody get on the desks.
Jeez.
Okay, that was it. We're still in debris zone. Everybody get in. Everybody get in the studio. Come on in, guys. Okay, we got power flickering out. That's a tornado. This is a confirmed tornado. National Weather Service, if you're listening, this is a confirmed tornado.
Wow.
He stayed on the air.
I mean,
he did his, even though everybody else was under their desk. Everybody was hunkered down because this tornado is actually hitting the TV station, and there's video of it.
That's wild.
He kept on doing his forecast. Would you, Momo, continue doing your forecast in the midst of a tornado?
I think so. I think this is what you live for. Like, people who fall in love with doing the weather, it's not because you're in the studio and saying it's going to be 72 and sunny today.
No.
It's when you get out into the field.
Yeah.
And there's an atmospheric river.
Yes.
And you're in a foot of water and it's going up all over the curb and stuff, and you got rain slickers on and you're getting blown. When the wind gets going and you're getting blown away.
It's one thing to sit on TV and do that. It's another thing to go whacked in the face by a piece of metal like Anderson Cooper. What are you Why do we have people standing in the rain? What advantage? I understand this guy. He's looking at monitors. He's got a map. He's talking to an audience live. The people that stand out there in a foot of water, I'm not sure what they think they're accomplishing.
Live from Coldwater Canyon.
Did you see Anderson Cooper get whacked in the head when he was
that's really
out there?
dangerous, yeah.
It is dangerous.
Super
Why
dangerous.
do it?
Hi, we're coming to you live from the eye of the hurricane.
But why do it? Why?
It's exciting.
It's a hurricane.
It's thrilling. It's great TV.
So here is a little nugget. I was watching a TV show recently. I won't say which one.
junkies.
Won't say which one.
Okay.
Because I don't want to spoil any TV shows for anybody. So, a newscaster during the end of the world.
Okay.
He stayed on the air even though he knew the world was going to be ending.
Wow.
Now, would you have stayed on the... Do you guys know what show it is?
Last of Us?
Yeah. Would you have stayed on the air knowing that the world was ending?
Nah. I'd call like my family and stuff. Let's FaceTime until it goes dark.
You would not stay on the air and
at that
reassure.
point, everybody's.
By the way, this guy stayed on the air. It's like you're not reassuring anybody by announcing the end of the world.
Okay, tell me how was the world ending? Slowly or quickly?
No, wait, don't. No, because I know what show, and
Yeah,
I haven't gotten in there yet.
Yeah, it's a show. It's a show that people are watching. But I would have stayed on the air. I would have brought my family into the studio, and I would have stayed on the air for the end.
You brought your dogs.
I want to be with Sophie, Ron, and Veronica.
Yeah.
Yes. And Juan, of course.
And
Juan, of course. I got
Who else makes your end of the world list?
Mom, not stepdad, Leo.
Yeah.
One brother.
One brother?
One of the two.
I feel that, Mace.
Do you get that?
So I have.
I wouldn't want both my brother, but one brother is good.
I have 2 sisters, 3 brothers. My brothers all can come. 2 sisters, I only have 1. Like, I'll bring 1.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I love them both, but just 1.
I just heard from A. Martinez, who did do the Genie Buss interview.
Oh.
And this is what he said. It was mostly about the Netflix show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I asked about the trade, too. We didn't air it because our listeners weren't necessarily interested in that, but we included it in our interview transcript we published.
Mm-hmm.
So the audio does not exist out there.
So since you know Martinez,
Yep.
can you be like, yo, wanna
slide us the audio?
Yeah, slide us the audio.
Nothing wrong with asking. I'll
I'm
ask
just like,
the guy.
hey, I mean, if your listeners weren't interested, mine are.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a little nugget for you. A. Martinez says,
Would you ask him? Can you ask him if it seemed like she was shading Anthony Davis?
It seemed like she was
such a loud typer.
Anthony Davis. Okay. We'll wait for an answer on that. In the meantime, you went to spring training last week.
I did. Oh, my gosh.
You make your spring training, your annual
My
sojourn.
annual pilgrimage.
Yes.
Baseball.
I imagine it's wild over there.
Mace, it was cold and rainy.
Oh, really?
It was very sad.
Oh, that's too
We
bad.
went there. I mean, it was cold and rainy here, right? So
Yeah.
usually it's cold and rainy in Phoenix afterwards. But we had to go early this year because they're going over to Japan. They were leaving Wednesday for Japan, so
Right.
we had to leave. We had to go the weekend before we usually go. And we got one sunny day. The first day when the Dodgers played. They played the first game last Thursday. I can't remember now. But they won. Shohei went yard.
Yep.
It was Freddie Freeman went yard. It was like a classic Dodgers amazing game. Then the next day it rained the entire day on Friday. And the Dodgers had a night game in Peoria against the Mariners. It stopped raining literally 45 minutes before the game, and they still played somehow. And so we got to see like the B team. And the Dodgers B team is better than anybody else's A team. Like the B team didn't have Freddie or Mookie or Shohei or anybody, but they had Kike Hernandez and Teoscar Hernandez.
Sure.
And, I mean, they still won.
Yeah.
Beat the Mariners.
Now, I have said that I think they are the heaviest favorites in my lifetime to win the World Series.
Sounds right.
I mean, granted, if you think about this, they were one game from being eliminated last year. They were down 2-1 to the Padres, and they rallied back from that. So it's a crazy game, and it can always go either way. But I've never been more confident about a Dodger team than I am about this one.
They just have so much depth. So much talent, so much depth. Like pitching staff, hitting. Like, I mean, literally their B team, which didn't even play,
right?
They were better than the Mariners A team.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many games are they going to win?
108.
Brian, what did you say?
118.
118.
I think
Now,
they broke the
Brian
record.
was like,
That's crazy.
It's going to be broken someday.
But I got him at 115.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
One game under the record?
I
Come
think
on.
they're gonna. Yeah, I think they're gonna accidentally win 100 games.
Okay.
Don't you think they're gonna
I can see that.
accidentally win 100 games?
Yeah, I can see that.
Like they announced the rotation today,
Okay.
and it's going to be Dustin May in the 5 spot
I saw
versus Tony Gonsolin, who I guess got injured.
back injury or
Has a
something,
back
yeah.
injury.
Wait,
But if you look at that rotation, I mean, it's a joke. It
Yeah.
really. I mean, you're gonna go Snell, 2-time Cy Young winner, to Yamamoto, to Tyler Glasnow, to Roki Sasaki, to
I know.
Dustin May, P.S. Shohei Otani.
Right. Unbelievable.
Come on.
Is Shohei going to start or come out of the pen?
I think the intention is he's going to start.
That he
He's not
starts.
thrown to live hitters yet. Apparently, he's
Yeah.
not going to throw to live hitters till
No, they're
after they
slow
get
playing
back
that,
from
yeah.
Japan. Are you a fan of the idea of going to Japan for the first 2 games?
No, not at all.
See, I think it's really cool. I personally think it's really cool.
I don't like messing with the
Because I do my
routines.
best work at 3:15 in the morning. That's when I
Ugh.
like to watch TV and watch a good game.
I mean, I know it's big for Japan. I know it's big for the Dodgers, for baseball.
for
et cetera.
baseball.
But I do think there is something about the rhythm of spring training that when you mess with it, I just remember when they went to Australia, you know, people got hurt on the flight and the going.
Kershaw.
It was weird. They had to get ready. Like people were getting stretched out.
Yep.
I was watching games and the starter went. I forget who started this game, but he went 3.5, 4 innings, and that was usually just normally a 1 or 2 inning week.
Yeah.
Usually, when you go early, people only play 1 or 2 at bats. The main guys play 1 or 2 at bats, and then it's minor leaguers. This time, Shohei had 4 at bats
Yeah.
in a first week of spring training kind of game.
Yeah.
Second
he's
week,
which is good because he's recovering from the shoulder surgery, and that's not obviously affecting the hitting. The pitching is going to come along a little slower, and why rush it?
Yeah.
Why hurry him back? You've so loaded. All right, coming up next for you, Puka Nacua got an interesting phone call last week. He talked about that, plus a little spin on Nepo babies. I want to do a little spin on Nepo
I like this
babies
topic.
coming up. In the meantime, time is running out. ESPN LA, the Lakers, and BBGO teaming up to find the Lakers' Gafote, the greatest fan of all time. Are you the Gafote? If so, you can win the ultimate fan package, which includes courtside seats to a Lakers game.
It's a really good prize.
Year's supply of BBGO, tour of the Lakers facilities, tour of our facilities. If you want to win, the deadline is tomorrow. Go to LakersGafote.com and get all the details. That's LakersGFOAT.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
What's up, Laker fans? This is Andy Kamenetsky coming up tonight on Lakers Talk from 6 to 7 p.m. Can Luka carry the team past Giannis and Jokic? That's all coming up, plus your calls. Lakers Talk, 6 to 7 p.m. tonight on ESPN LA 710.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
What's up, kiddos? Clinton Yates here. ESPN LA is proud to partner with Children's Hospital Los Angeles for the 10th annual Make March Matter campaign, helping kids get the breakthrough care they need. CHLA gives families hope with leading-edge research and treatments. ESPN LA is auctioning off exclusive 710 experiences like catching a USC women's basketball game courtside next season with me and producer Emily. Every dollar raised goes to CHLA. Visit 710forchla.com to bid and make a difference today. That's 710forchla.com.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Robinhood Gold members can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on annual retirement contributions. With Robinhood Gold, the perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive a 3% boost on annual IRA contributions, sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 a month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost. Robinhood Financial LLC member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
Evan Cohen here. Picking a place to build a life is a lot like selecting a draft pick. Make a decision that will set you up for long-term success. Pick Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, you'll find dynamic career opportunities, beautiful seasons, affordable living, and legendary weekends. From its high quality of life and great schools to its fine arts, culinary, and pro sports scenes, Wisconsin gives you so much to look forward to. That's why you should pick Wisconsin. Learn more about making Wisconsin your home. Visit pickwisconsin.com.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
That's what they say about Momo.
Yep.
Man eater. I don't know.
I found a new thing to get obsessed over.
Yeah, what?
Do you remember that time when some random guy made a poll about my high school and who's the most famous alum?
Yes.
And I was like, I have no business being more famous than Tiffany Haddish.
Right.
Because she went to my high school. And I just decided to get you guys involved, and I started tweeting about it so that I would win the round robin tournament of who the most famous alum from my high school.
Yes.
And I did win it.
And you did. You beat Tiffany
In
Haddish.
some random guy's Twitter poll. I beat Billy Zabka and Tiffany Haddish.
Wow.
There's no reason I should win that.
Did you watch Cobra Kai? The final
I haven't seen
4
the last
episodes.
few.
Oh,
Nevin and I have to
so
watch
good.
those together.
So fun.
So we watched the first one of the last 5-pack. Does that make sense?
Is it closed for sure?
Yes, because they're in the East Coast, right? So they're
So
they're
it's
ahead.
5:20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we want to do this test, and so far we haven't been able to do it.
Well, your school was closed 2 days last week,
Right.
even early. And then since Ireland was out, we wanted to wait until he came back.
And we'll include Momo on this
Okay.
too.
Oh,
so
good.
what day
What
are
we
you
do?
back? You're back on
Thursday.
Thursday. So maybe Thursday's a good day for
Okay.
this. The idea is we call our high school.
Okay.
Somebody does. Laura calls him and says, "Who's the most famous person that ever went to
Yeah,
this
I'm not gonna
particular
win
high
that.
school?"
Yeah.
See, you won't win.
You might.
It's possible. 20 years ago, it was me.
Okay, can I give you the number to call? Because I have somebody there who will save me.
Oh no. You
I
call
will-
the general
Yeah,
switchboard.
general
Oh,
switchboard.
Yeah, general switchboard.
I mean, because like the softball coach is my former teammate.
Mm-hmm.
So she would definitely shout
She
me
would
out.
shout you out. Yeah. But I don't think if somebody asked what high school is it?
El Camino Real in
If-
Woodland Hills.
Okay.
El Camino Real.
If somebody called there, if Laura called there
Yeah.
and just said, "Who's the most famous person?" Who do you think they would say?
Probably Tiffany Haddish.
Try it.
Okay, do it.
Laura, try calling
look it up,
Momo's
yeah.
high school. They're
Yeah,
probably
they're probably
open
still there.
today. Yeah.
They get let out around 3.
Yeah. In the
Try
meantime,
it. I want to hear. What if
we
they
are-
say me? Oh my gosh. Are you going to record
Well, I
this
can't
call?
do it on air.
We can't do it on
Legally,
air.
I
Oh,
can't
why
do it.
not?
Lee, I don't know. The FCC has some
Oh, yeah. What if
stupid-ass
something,
rule.
yeah, what if they think it's a prank call?
Yeah, I don't know.
Record it on your phone.
No, we can't. We still can't play it. We can't play somebody without their permission.
Well, you ask permission.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You could ask permission.
Yeah, California's a
I
two-party
will-
consent
I will
state.
I don't know
right
why
now.
that
I
lady
will
at
call
El
right
Camino would say yes, but okay.
I will
Say
call
hi.
now.
I'm from 710 ESPN. We're the radio station here in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question about your alumni.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have permission to record this call for air?
Right. Okay.
This is not a joke. Just say it like that.
Okay.
I got you,
Try
Mom.
that.
Okay.
Try that, Laura. All right. So we are in the middle.
Oh, I'm
and I'm
excited now.
so excited about this. Our Children's Hospital Los Angeles Make March Matter campaign. So we've got all these really cool
Yeah.
exclusive experiences we're doing all month long. Like this one, I think just came in today. Join the Kings for a day. The LA Kings, you can ride the Zamboni, you can meet Bailey. All the proceeds that we're raising go to Children's Hospital. And Momo, you've got an item on there, right?
What did I sign up to do? Somebody gets to hang out with me when I do a show or I go to a game?
Let's see. I thought you would maybe look at ESPN studio experience with Ramona Shelburne.
I'll go show you around, yeah.
Yeah. So if you would like to have the experience of traveling around our studios with Ramona Shelburne,
Let me tell you.
The current bid is $25.
Oh, come on, people. That's got to go for more.
Yeah, got to.
I am going to get strangely competitive about this.
Good. You should.
Yeah, it's got to be at least $100.
By the way, golf,
I'm a good time.
Golf foursome with Ireland and Worthy is only $245 right now. That's crazy.
On.
Local baseball game with me, Travis, and Bergman, only $300 right now.
Dude.
This is the one that I really is unbelievable value for somebody, is a live broadcast from your house or from your business.
Well, that's cool.
So we'll show up at your house. We'll broadcast live for the day. That is only at $3,300. Now,
man.
If I own a business and I got a chance to have 710 ESPN broadcasting live from my business for a day, I'm like, sign me up for $3,300. People pay thousands and thousands of dollars for that.
Yes.
In this case, you get us broadcasting there, plus it's tax deductible.
Yeah. Okay, give me some other ones. Tell me who I need to beat here. I
Okay.
need to go for more than Sedano.
Intern for a day, $300.
Oh, come on.
Associate producer for a day, $250.
This is insulting. Come on.
Play Game of Games, $1,110.
Are you serious?
Well, I mean, come on. It's Game of Games. It's legendary.
But you can play at home while you're listening.
Yeah, I know, but to play in here.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Exactly.
Come on, I'm just taking everything personally.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You should. If you want to bid on Momo's item or any of these items, go to 710-4CHLA.com. That's 710-FORCHLA.com. Make a difference today. All right, so last week, there's Puka Nacua. Where was he? He was at Kobe Turner's wedding.
Okay.
And he got a phone call from Sean McVay.
He called me on Saturday. He called me Saturday night. I was at my teammate's wedding out in Virginia. I was we was out there. They had just finished up the first dance and stuff like that. And I feel my phone buzz. I'm like, I'm not. Nobody else really. I mean, everybody kind of got their phones out there. You're not supposed to have that. I haven't been to too many weddings, bro. So I'm like, I'm still new to all this. Everybody. They're like, don't bring your phone. I was like, I got a suit jacket for a reason, bro. My phone buzzing. I'm like, so I pull it out. It says, Sean McVay. I said, oh, yep. Let me answer this. Automatic, no hesitation, bro. I just turned around. I was like, yo, what's up, coach? He's like, what you doing? I was like, I'm at Kobe's wedding right now. He's like, oh, all right. Just wanted to call you and kind of see what you thought about if we get Devontae Adams. I was like, word, for real? And he's like, we're in some negotiations, but I wanted to call you about it first. And I was like, appreciate you, coach. And I was like, let's do it, bro. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. I was like, let's ride. And he's like, it's not confirmed, but we just wanted to call you and see what you thought. I was like, I mean, let's do it. I'm like, I got to see him out on the basketball court. First, that was like my initial thoughts. I'm like, I got to see his jump shot, but I got to see his jump shot. What he looked like on the basketball court. I seen him on the football
So in the middle of Kobe Turner's wedding, he gets a call from Sean McVay.
Yeah.
You automatically, I would imagine, if you're Kobe Turner, you see Sean McVay pop up, or you're Puka, you see Coach McVay's number pop up on your phone. You answer immediately. Doesn't matter where you are, right?
Yeah, totally.
How many people are like that for you?
Yeah.
If you see them pop up on your phone, it doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing, you answer.
Probably 10 or
10?
20. 10 or 20 people.
20?
Like generally, there's a couple.
Oh,
bosses,
well, you've got other people on your phone,
and there's sources.
Right? So you've got to check with some of those
people.
folks, yeah. Because for me, it's only one. Actually, it's two. It's my mom, and it's one of my brothers.
Wow, wow, you are laying it. Which one?
Can't say.
Okay, but he probably knows.
By the way, both will hear this, and both will wonder if they're the one.
We'll both think they're the one.
Both will think they're the one.
Oh,
yes.
I love that.
Yes, so it's perfect. It's perfect.
Because usually the one that it's not thinks he's the one.
Yeah. The second thing in that little clip, let's ride.
Yeah.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
I feel like that's what Zion Williamson said what did he say when the Pelicans drafted him? Let's dance.
Well, Russell Wilson is big.
Let's ride.
Let's
Oh,
ride.
yeah.
Let's ride. So I found that interesting.
There was a lot in that interview, actually.
And then just the very fact, and this is sort of the collaborative nature of the Rams, hey, we're talking to, what do you think? That call before it's ever done is actually really cool and inclusive and collaborative, I think.
Also, that's like when you know you've made it.
Yeah.
Like, you're important now.
Yeah.
You are, Puka Nacua, you are the guy they call now.
Yep.
They probably called two people, Matt Stafford and Puka. I don't think Cooper Kupp got that call.
No, I don't. No. Cooper Kupp. No.
He got a different kind of call.
Yeah. Probably Cooper Kupp. They have worked around and they've tried to work out a trade.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like it's going to come to fruition. So to avoid that roster bonus next week, he's probably going to be cut.
That's rough.
I think it's like Wednesday is that date.
I don't like that. He's too good of a player.
He's such a great guy. But, I've been saying this. The reality is it's a cold, hard business. And you get paid for future performance and not past performance.
Yeah, in football.
And sometimes people do get paid for past performance, which is a mistake.
When could he restructure his deal?
No, we're past that. We talked to Les and Sean last week, and both of them indicated that they're moving on. They're full steam ahead. Devontae Adams is the guy. Okay, so you have news?
So I have news. I did
You called
call.
Momo's high school.
Oh my gosh.
I did.
Did you record it?
Shout out. No. I'll give you a reason why. Shout out to Alicia.
Okay.
Who is the front desk there, but they legally cannot talk to us, she told me.
Right.
And Katia, who was a student who transferred me over to Alicia.
Okay.
Momo, I am sorry to say you are not, and it is also not Tiffany Haddish.
What'd they
It's
say?
somebody else. It's America
Ferrera.
Yeah.
Oh,
America Ferrera.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, she'd be next on the list. Or Billy Zabka.
Yeah, they everybody unanimously in the office said America Ferrera.
All right, there you go. So,
Yeah.
Momo, sorry.
Sorry, Momo.
Sorry to report.
I mean,
don't
that's
really
not
think
a
she
bad
went there, though. That's the thing.
You don't think so?
She did go there, but it was maybe for like a year. Like I
Well,
don't
they're
know that we
gonna-
really claim
Went there
her.
long
No,
enough
they're
to be the
claiming
most
her.
famous one. They're claiming her.
They're
I mean, I
claiming
really
her.
like her, but I feel like I was there about the same time, and I don't really remember her being there.
Oh, really?
And I was definitely there at the same time as Tiffany
It
Haddish.
sounds like they don't remember you being there, Momo. I'm just going to be honest with you.
They did. They were all very, because I heard the back, because once I said, hey, I'm a producer here at 7
Yeah.
She's like, hey girl, hey. So they listen.
Did you float my name at all?
No, girl, you can't give them hints.
You can't. There are no hints in this.
They did say America Ferrera and Tiffany Haddish, so I didn't have to,
Oh, they did say both of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
sorry,
Your name
Momo.
did
No
not
Billy
come up.
Zabka? Okay.
No
Sorry,
Billy
Momo.
Zabka. So, what do you, as our resident Raiders fan, because
Yes.
Bergman's not here anymore. I don't know if you heard this.
What happened to Greg?
Well, it's a long story.
I heard some things on social media.
Lord.
Yeah. Oh, Greg.
Is that him singing? Sounds like it.
So he's left the show.
No, he hasn't.
That's what it sounded. I saw there was a whole goodbye to Greg.
It was a farewell show.
No.
It was a farewell show. Do you have that one song that I like so much?
Momo, you are on their wiki page, though. I just Googled the
I
wiki
made a
page.
wiki. I made it.
Yeah.
Who else is
it's
on the wiki page?
What's that?
What's the wiki? Who else made the wiki page?
The wiki page.
Yeah, so I went to El Camino Real High School, and Momo is on the wiki page of notable alumni.
Okay,
So I'm
so
like,
you're
there.
You're on the
there.
list. You're
Okay.
there.
Who else though?
Oh, hold on, girl. Let me see.
This is our Greg Bergman song. And now let's play all of his highlights.
I'm gonna get so fired somehow.
There are no highlights apparently.
That's cold.
Yeah, it is cold.
So wait, what happened though? Give me like this very short version.
Morales was out. Greg has to do all the work.
Got it.
Laura's taken over.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
a good version.
That's 3 sentences.
Does he feel sad about it?
I don't know. He's excited to get back in here today.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was super
like,
excited.
By the way, I offered. I was like, should I switch to tomorrow? Because I really messed up. I didn't add in my TV date, and that was me. That was my mess up.
Right.
And Greg was like, oh no, we're good.
There you go.
I think it was like, ooh, back on the air.
Back on the air. All right, coming up next for you, I want to know from you what you think of Geno Smith with the Raiders.
Okay, I have some thoughts.
We will do that coming up next for you. In the meantime, Momo, I am guessing you still haven't been to Cosm, have you?
I have not.
You have got
I
to
gotta
go
go.
to
I gotta go.
Cosm. I was just there on Saturday. I went for the Kansas-Arizona game on Saturday. And, so I don't really know much about Kansas or Arizona, but I'm telling you, the place was packed and people were loving it. When you go to Cosm for a game, it's the ultimate sports experience. You can watch all your favorite stuff like NBA, NHL, college basketball, Premier League, soccer, WWE, more on high-resolution displays in immersive shared reality. Okay, so that's the Dome. Then they got the Hall with wall-to-wall screens. Every single game on is on at the exact same time. Then there's a rooftop deck on the third level. It overlooks SoFi Stadium. Absolutely beautiful. Cosm has also got original programming like Cirque du Soleil. Perfect for family outings, great for a date. I'm telling you, if you've not checked out Cosm, go look at their schedule, find an event, and you will love it. Go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Cosm.com. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah, tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes. LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
Hey guys, it's Cap, and I want to talk to you about Prize Picks, the best place to get real money sports action. So look, there are over 10 million people and literally billions of dollars that are awarded in winnings because Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody. And the game is so easy to play. You take your favorite players, you pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your money. Literally, you can win 1,000 times your money. So run your game all season long at Prize Picks. Now, Prize Picks is the best place to do it in the state of California. But let's say you're traveling. You can play in Texas. You can play in Georgia. You can play in 30 other states. Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. I'm telling you, I promise you, this will change the way you watch sports. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. You're going to get a $50 bonus when you make your first $5 lineup. That's CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Download that Prize Picks app. Prize Picks. Run your game.
Hey, everybody, it's John Ireland. We all like to discuss and debate who we think is the GOAT, right? But the real question is, who is the GOAT? That's right, the GOAT. ESPN LA and BBGO are teaming up to find the Lakers GOAT, the greatest fan of all time. Just upload your pic or video to Facebook, Instagram, X, or TikTok and tell us your favorite Lakers memory. You must follow at ESPN Los Angeles and be sure to include 2 hashtags. Hashtag Lakers GOAT and hashtag promotion. And you can win some serious prizes like courtside seats, Lakers gear, a year's supply of my favorite, BBGO. BBGO's mouth-watering Korean snacks and meals are ready in minutes. My favorite is the juicy and flavorful steamed dumplings with the sticky white rice. So easy and so good. We're looking for the Lakers GOAT. Is it you?
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, millions of men experience ED, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. At HIMSS, our own board-certified urologist, Dr. Peter Stahl, knows this better than anyone, and he knows that HIMSS can help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, Senior Vice President of Men's Sexual Health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS.
Through HIMSS.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs. Options at up to 95% less than the brand names when you get started at hims.com/joy. To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% less than brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams.
This is Mason and Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
Lost 10,000 mythical dollars last night on the Lakers as they lose last night. Whenever we play Mythical Money, it is brought to you by where any moment can be your moment with free daily login bonuses, serious prizes, hundreds of online social games. Turn your free time into a good time with ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Got to be 21. Terms and conditions apply. So, Momo, Raiders.
Yeah.
Geno Smith. Thoughts?
An upgrade?
Definitely an upgrade.
Definitely an upgrade.
Yeah.
I kind of like it because he doesn't make as much as what Sam Darnold's going to make.
Correct.
You don't have to break the bank on what you're going to pay the quarterback, which means you have more money to invest elsewhere, like in a line, offensive line, or elsewhere on the field.
Well, or do you look at potentially Shedeur Sanders falling to you in the first round of the NFL draft?
If he does, I mean, he might fall to them. He's gotten some weird reviews.
Yeah, he's fallen something about arrogant and brash and stuff like that.
Kind of expected, though, right?
The current mock I'm looking at, and the Raiders have the 5th pick, and I've seen this multiple times now. Ashton Genty, the running back from Boise State, is the guy that shows up on a lot of these draft boards or mock drafts. And this particular one has got Shedeur Sanders. Where does he got him going? Let's see. The edge rusher from Penn State 1, Cam Ward 2, Shedeur going number 3 to the Giants. So chances are those quarterbacks are going to go in the first. And they've got Travis Hunter going 4th to New England.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Look, Tom Brady knows quarterbacks, so I'm going to just roll with him on this. Like, if he thinks one of those guys is the answer up top of the draft, go for it. But I don't think you can draft a quarterback this year or next year. You can take your time with it because I think Geno buys you a couple years. They're going to be serviceable, and I think Pete's side of the ball is always defense, and they're going to just be adequate enough on offense. Whatever Geno Smith can give them is better than what they had last year.
The weird thing, it's going to be weird to see Pete coaching the Raiders because he's always been such a, like positive and up and enthusiastic and all that stuff. And the Raiders are black hat and villain and all this stuff.
Is that how you see us?
I do. I've always seen you that way.
Really?
Wait a minute. You guys see yourself that way.
Well,
You're
we
pirates.
have
We are the pirates. We raid the world like autumn winds.
The autumn wind is a raider.
Yeah.
Dun, dun. We like to take all the outcasts. We like to take, how many, you got to be arrested a few times to play for us. It seems like we are. I mean, we're the ones who have all the issues, right? And,
right. True.
And you gotta. We like guys who've got some character
or lack thereof.
Okay.
Depends how you defend.
Yeah, depends
character.
how you defend it.
Yes.
Or define it. But I think that's we are the outcast. So I think Pete can lean into the outcast role. I think he can totally do that. He will play it like an underdog, probably. He will play it like I got nothing to lose. I'm the guy that people didn't want. They got rid of me. Da da da. He can play that.
I would not bet against Pete Carroll.
Oh, I won't either.
I would not bet against Pete Carroll. Yeah, I think that was a fantastic hire.
Yes.
I just love the guy. He's my favorite guy that of all the coaches that we've covered back in the day, back in the olden times, Pete Carroll was the best. He was so much fun for us to deal with.
I'm still a Phil person. Like of all the coaches you've covered, coaches, managers, whatever. Okay, who are the best to deal with in the media? Who gave the best copy? Let's put it that way.
Who gave the best copy?
Yeah, created the best stories.
I would go Phil.
Phil.
But who was the most accessible? I would go Pete.
Okay.
Think about this.
Yeah, I can see that.
Every Tuesday, we broadcasted live from Heritage Hall, and Pete Carroll did a live hour with us.
Wow, that's pretty
every single week.
Did you eat the bad spaghetti?
I did not. There was always bad spaghetti.
There was
at that
bad
thing.
ziti or spaghetti, and I was like, "Was this from the dining hall last week?"
Yeah. No,
they brought it over to the media this week.
But you know what? The media ate it.
Yeah, we ain't proud.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I hate it.
Media. Do you eat in media rooms?
Yeah.
Who's got the worst spread?
Well, it's gotten better.
Yeah.
I think crypto is pretty good. The Clippers are pretty good now. The college ones are pretty bad.
Yeah.
College, I haven't been in a while, but it was always pretty bad.
What about
Poly.
NBA? Has anybody got a really great one and anybody got a really terrible one?
Oh, you know who's really good? Houston's really good because, Tillman Fertitta owns a team. And
Oh,
he has
that's
all those
right.
restaurants.
He is Mastros, doesn't he?
He's got all those. He's got all the whatever his restaurants, they bring in their food. I was like, oh, pretty good. And then
nice.
Utah, they had this year I went to Utah randomly,
Mhm.
and they let you eat up in the fancy suites. They give you a pass. Lately, they've been a lot of teams when their food sucks. They just give you a voucher to go eat concessions. So I was just in San Antonio, and I just ordered some concession. Whatever.
There you
It's
go.
not great.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever eaten in a media room. It just doesn't look good to me.
Really? You have standards?
I do not eat at a media room. I don't. I mean, I'll grab an Uncrustable on my way out the door.
Well, who wouldn't? How many do you grab?
I wouldn't.
You know what? You eat one in the car and you save one for later. What do you mean? You're shaking your head on Uncrustables? They're
No,
the
they
most
have
delicious.
peanuts.
Oh, you're allergic
well,
or
yeah,
something.
peanuts, yeah.
Look, I'm always like, I say to Nevin, I'll bring you some Uncrustables.
Oh, they're the best.
They never make them home.
No.
I mean, maybe one will make it home. Oh, I saved one for you.
They are delicious. All right, so it's Game of Games time, and it is.
I did a good one, I
It
think.
is Momo's game.
Yeah, I just will try to make them not suck next time. It's not bad.
And do you have a little theme for us?
Well, I started off thinking, well, today is March 11th, and that was a big day in the world because that was when the NBA shut down. But then I
That's
thought,
right.
that's kind of depressing.
It
I
is
don't want to do
depressing.
a COVID game. That's pretty, So I did a birthday game for March 11th, and there's not enough good birthdays. So some of them I made multiple, this who's older, and some
Okay.
I made you got to name the person.
By the way, you mentioned that. That means 5
Yes.
years ago today was the start of COVID.
Well, it's when the league shut down.
Well, it's when we shut down, too.
Okay, yeah.
It's the night that Rudy Gobert did that thing and then tested positive. And then it was Tom Hanks in Australia.
Yes.
When Tom Hanks
5
got
years
it, we
ago
were like,
today.
oh, and then we never came back to the station for 2 years.
Yeah.
We
2 years?
Yeah, we broadcasted from our houses.
I feel like I was back here before that. 2 years? Was it
2
really that long?
years. I think it was 2 years. Close to 2 years, anyway.
It
Yeah.
was like a year.
Was it a
something.
year? Am I
Yeah.
overestimating? It seemed like forever.
It
Oh
really
my
did
God,
happen.
it was such a terrible time.
That was terrible.
Thank God. I'm glad you didn't make the game about that.
No, I did not.
5 years
I
ago.
have a little
5
judgment.
years ago today, the world went to hell.
Yeah.
All right, so Game of Games is next. Laura, find us another player. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Sunday in Las Vegas, it was an offensive onslaught for the LA Kings. 6 goals at T-Mobile Arena, and they hung on to beat the Golden Knights by a final score of 6-5.
And a scrum for it, off the draw, pulled back behind the goal line. Kings fighting for it, centering pass, up top, a shot deflects toward the goal, poke free, 1 second left, Kings win!
Tonight, the Kings return home to begin a 3-game homestand, taking the ice tonight against the New York Islanders. Don't miss a second of the action. Listen live at 7:30 Pacific on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News and World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives, we partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at CHLA.org.
I had the worst dream last night. You were in a car crash, and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
That's awful, hon.
My brother got life insurance from Ethos, and it only took 10 minutes. And he got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. It's all online. No medical exam. He just answered a few health questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we come.
Visit ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Sample rate is a 10-year term life policy for 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. Billed monthly.
A great lawn is like a great sports team. It takes expertise and a little extra care to really stand out. That's where True Green comes in. They're the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour, so they know a thing or two about keeping grass looking like a fairway. It's more affordable than you think, and they'll even match any competitor's price. Plus, True Green backs it all up with a satisfaction guarantee. Head to TrueGreen.com today. Let the pros do the work while you sit back and enjoy the results.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in L.A., Mason and Ireland.
Game of Games.
Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, and we welcome back to the show old friend Greg Bergman. Greg, how have you been?
In the last 2 hours, been pretty good. It's been,
Greg, tell the
been
truth.
quite some time.
Were you excited to do the first hour?
I always like being on the air.
Oh, yeah.
This is the fun stuff.
No, he loves doing this.
Okay,
So,
well, you had a tearful goodbye.
It was very sad. Simply the best.
Jeremiah
the Greg
wrote
theme
me
song.
a song. It was very sweet.
I heard that.
Yeah, we use
I saw it on social media. I was like, what's happening?
We use it
just
whenever
think it's so
you,
funny.
Whenever
It
you
is
leave
funny.
the show. All right.
I'm glad that could be my...
It's a good theme song. All right, so we've got me, Bergman, Brian, and Laura, and it's Momo's game, so you never know what you're going to
this
get.
might be good. It might not. I spent time on it last night.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
And you're keeping score, Momo.
Yeah, I'm keeping score.
Cool.
All right. Okay. So we're going to have a little birthday game. These are people born on March 11th.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me which one is, I'll just say older. Okay. Number 1, Terrence Howard, the actor, or Lisa Loeb, the singer.
Ooh.
Terrence Howard or Lisa Loeb. And you say, I only hear what I want to.
Yeah.
Don't listen hard.
Okay. Am I first?
Mace.
Who's older?
Who's older?
Terrence Howard.
Okay. Greg.
Lisa Loeb.
Laura.
Lisa.
And Brian.
Terrence.
The correct answer is Lisa Loeb. She's 56. So Laura and
Brian. No.
Greg.
Greg.
Brian and Greg got it right.
I got it right.
Laura got it.
I got it right.
Oh, I should, but then I give
Laura,
stuff away.
Laura and Greg got it right. Brian got it wrong.
Yeah, Mason and Brian got it wrong.
Yeah.
He
Oh
was
my
trying to fool
God!
me.
This
I
is
know. I
a
thought I had it.
terrible
Okay.
start. All
Oh
right.
God. Okay, let's get better.
Number 2.
Okay, don't
Brian.
worry, be happy. Bobby McFerrin or record executive Jimmy Iovine. Who's older?
Greg.
Okay.
So it's probably pretty close. I'm gonna say
They're all really close.
Bobby McFerrin.
Okay. Laura?
Jim.
Jim.
Was that an option?
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah.
Me. Is
Yeah,
an
Jimmy.
option.
Jimmy.
Bobby McFerrin.
Okay.
And I'll say Iovine.
It is Bobby McFerrin.
Bobby
He's
McFerrin.
75.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So Greg gets it right, and
worry.
Brian.
He
All
hates
right.
that song apparently.
Oh, he
Yeah,
does?
apparently Bobby McFerrin does not like that song.
Yeah.
Not happy when he hears it.
Okay. This one is Didier Drogba or Becky Hammond. Didier Drogba, the soccer player, or Becky Hammond, the coach of the Las Vegas Aces.
Brian.
Actually, it's Laura. Laura's first.
Okay.
I didn't pay attention, so whatever.
Didier Drogba,
What are you doing?
the soccer star. Didier Drogba or Becky Hammond, the WNBA player. Okay, Brian?
Becky Hammond.
Didier Drogba.
Okay.
Drogba.
All of you are right. Mason is wrong. Becky Hammond is 47. Drogba is 46.
I said Drogba
You
also.
did?
I did. I said
I
Drogba.
thought you said Becky. Okay. So,
my God.
okay,
Somebody
2 to
else
2 to
keep
2.
score, for the
I know.
love of God.
Listen, you're asking
All I
me
know
to
is I
walk
got
and chew
two.
gum at the
Just
same
check
time.
them off as
But
you
I'm trying not
go.
to give away if
all
somebody's
right.
right.
That's
Okay.
all right.
All right.
I'll
I'll put
block
a 0
myself.
next to the one that's wrong.
Okay.
Okay. All
Just
right.
put how many you get right. That's what I do.
Okay, Peter Berg or Johnny Knoxville. Peter Berg, the director. Johnny Knoxville from Jackass fame.
Okay.
Okay, that would be Brian coming around again.
Peter.
Okay,
Peter.
I'm going to go Johnny.
okay, and Laura.
Johnny.
It is Peter Berg.
Okay.
So Mace finally on the board and Brian on the board.
Okay.
Okay, Brian actually is leading. All right, now we're going to give some of these ones where I write it in. Name is your buzzer. Okay?
Oh, this is name
is your buzzer.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Okay. We're
Name is your
changing up
buzzer.
here.
I know, because there weren't enough birthdays to make
Okay.
it good.
That's
okay.
all right.
Okay. This NBA star won a national championship in his only season at Kentucky. He later went on to win a
Laura.
championship. Go ahead, Laura.
Anthony Davis.
Very good.
Oh,
all
nice.
right, nice. Anthony Davis,
Nice
31
job.
today.
Yeah, it's his
Good
birthday
job.
today,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Another one. Name is your buzzer. Some believe the show Succession is based on the
Mason.
patriarch. Go ahead.
Rupert Murdoch.
Very good, Mace. All right.
I was never going to get
How
that.
old do you think he is?
91.
94.
right.
Very
He's
good.
up there.
Still living.
Those kids are battling.
Okay. This former tight end for the Carolina Panthers turns 39 today and has already become one of the best football broadcasters.
Mason.
Go ahead, Mason.
Greg Olson.
Very good.
Yeah,
Look at Mason.
I was like,
coming
tight end
back.
Panthers. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mason 3, Laura 3, Brian 3, Greg 2.
Ooh, wow.
Okay. I have
from the
2
lead.
more.
Okay.
One is a name is your buzzer, and one is a who is older.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to do the who's older now.
Okay.
Elton Brand or Rich Hill, former Dodger pitcher Rich Hill. Who is older, Elton Brand or Rich Hill?
Okay.
Okay, so we're back around to Mace.
Yeah,
Elton Brand.
Okay.
It's got to go through everybody. And
Okay,
then,
Mace.
No, Brian and Laura, because I'm last. I'm behind.
You're behind. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Laura.
She doesn't remember.
Elton Brand or Rich Hill?
Elton Brand, yeah. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
multitasking.
Okay, Brian.
Give me Rich Hill.
And Greg.
I think Elton Brand.
It is Elton Brand.
Rich
Elton
Hill's
Brand is
not that
45,
old.
and Rich Hill is 44.
Oh,
they're
so
all
very
close. They're all
yeah.
close.
Rich
So-
Hill's
all right.
still pitching somewhere, probably.
So now
I only have
Mace-
4, so I don't know how
Well,
many.
Mace has 4 also.
Mace has 4, Laura has 4, Brian has 3, Greg has 3.
This is for everything.
This is for everything. Okay.
So Laura has to go first. So listen this time.
No, this is buzzer.
This is buzzer.
Oh,
That's why I did it
then
like
don't
this.
worry.
Yeah, okay.
You are terrible at running a game, Mama.
It's just so many things for me to do.
Okay.
Okay. 5 years ago, the NBA shut down after NBA player
Greg.
Rudy Gobert. Go ahead.
Oh, no, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Should I keep reading, or
Yeah.
you want to just
No,
take
you
a
have to
random
go.
guess?
he has to go.
He answered Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert
Dang.
tested positive for COVID-19 before a game in this
Mason.
city. Go ahead, Mace.
Utah. Salt Lake.
That is incorrect.
No?
Utah's a
In
state.
this NBA city.
Somebody take a
Sedano's
shot.
like
Salt Lake
jumping
City.
around.
No. It was not a home game. Sedano's dying
Yeah,
over
I
there.
know. I thought it was in Utah too, but clearly it's
Yeah,
not.
what's-
Okay.
where-
What is it,
It was
Sedano?
in Denver, wasn't
I'll
it?
give you another one.
No?
I'll give you another clue. Fortunately, the head of the Players Association, Chris Paul, happened to be on the other team that year and was able to step in and help them run.
God,
The
where was he at
game-
that
Is it
point?
OKC?
Where was he? He's played everywhere.
Would you like to take a guess, Laura?
You're the only one that
No, I said OKC.
That's right. That was
Oh.
so bad. Okay. That's
Laura
right.
wins.
Laura wins.
Hey,
Oh,
okay.
God.
See, there was nothing wrong with the game.
No.
It was the way you ran it that was the problem.
I think someone else should run the game.
Somebody else has got to run the game. 'Cause
Can
it's
you
like
keep
the
score
trains.
and run the game? Clearly, I can.
Sedano, am I crazy? She's like all over the board. I can't even contain her.
So what you're saying is Momo should write the game and
Somebody else
as like a
deliver
professional
it.
host should host the
Correct.
Well, just run around. Like we usually will have like
No, you know what it
Mason
was?
actually be like,
No,
It
okay.
was because I was
yeah.
keeping score. I was very distracted by this whole like who got it right.
I only caught the last 3.
And
so
then Laura's,
I
like,
don't-
not
I didn't know
paying
what happened
attention.
early.
I'm sorry.
What happened earlier? What is your issue with it, Mace?
She She doesn't know
I don't say
who to
who's
call
going
on.
on,
She
yeah.
doesn't get the right answer for people. You had it right, and you had it right, and it turns out to be the other people ever. It's
complicated.
like it was crazy.
I don't really keep score very often. Usually, you and John do that.
You should have kept score, Mace.
That was a Sedano side.
It really
It was.
was.
A Mace actually, it was a Mace
But I
side.
did spend
Look at
time
that.
on the game.
You did clearly.
It's a good game.
I planned it out.
It actually was a good game.
It was a good game, right?
There was a good game in there hiding somewhere. All right, coming up next for you, get into some super crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
What's up, Laker fans? This is Andy Kamenetsky. Coming up tonight on Lakers Talk from 6 to 7 p.m. We'll react to Monday's game in Brooklyn against the Nets, then look ahead to a tough back-to-back roadie in Milwaukee, then Denver. No LeBron for the Lakers, no Rui for the Lakers. Can Luka carry the team past Giannis and Jokic? That's all coming up, plus your calls. Lakers Talk, 6 to 7 p.m. tonight on ESPN LA 710.
ESPN LA and BBGO are going on a quest for the Lakers GOAT. No. Not the GOAT. The GOAT. The greatest Lakers fan of all time. Think it's you? Upload your pic or video to Facebook, Instagram, X, or TikTok, and tell us your favorite Lakers memory. Use hashtag LakersGoat, GFOAT, and hashtag promotion, and follow at ESPN Los Angeles. The Lakers GOAT is going to be rewarded with courtside seats, a VIP private tour of the Lakers UCLA Health Training Center, a year's supply of BBGO, and more. The Lakers GOAT. Is it you?
Visit San Antonio Winery to experience wine country in the heart of LA. We'll show you and your loved ones a good time. Share a meal inside our dining room or out on the beautiful patio as live music plays in the background. Sip and shop a range of delicious, award-winning wines and take a complimentary tour of our historic winery. San Antonio Winery, over 100 years of tradition, just 2 miles from Dodger Stadium. We hope to see you soon.
Hey, it's Travis. ESPN LA is proud to partner with Children's Hospital Los Angeles for the 10th annual Make March Matter campaign, helping kids get the breakthrough care they need. CHLA gives families hope with leading-edge research and treatments. ESPN LA is auctioning off exclusive 710 experiences like a private tour of the Legends Attic showroom with me and a sports legend, and every dollar raised goes to CHLA. Visit 710forchla.com to bid and make a difference today. That's 710forchla.com.
KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Cap to join Mason and Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins.
Super Crosstalk, presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
You did not have your megaphone in your holster ready to go.
I was, listen.
Hey.
I got shot at.
Yeah, there you go. So both Shadano and Cap are here. I'm excited about that. Shadano, what are you working on right now?
I was on with Momo.
Oh, you did
I got
NBA
lashes.
Today,
What happened
yeah.
to yours?
What's that?
What happened to your lashes? I got
No
lashes.
lashes for me.
Oh.
No
Okay.
lashes.
Yeah, Momo
Makeup
got the
was
TV
removed.
makeup going. Yeah.
Yeah, Momo came
I had
over
a
here.
hair flip. They did a
I know,
flip
that's
with my
right.
hair.
Yeah.
So somebody has left an unidentified cellular device here
boy.
in the studio.
Probably Greg.
Probably Greg.
Bergman.
It probably is Bergman.
Let's go.
Because I pick it up and I see the picture,
Is it locked?
and I'm going to say that's got to be Bergie's phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Bergie's phone.
Yeah.
Do you
Dog and
suppose,
daughter.
Do you suppose he knows that it's in here, or do you?
There he is.
Oh my God, the first thing he said is it open?
What's up?
No, it's
Hey,
not.
wait,
No,
use
unfortunately,
your
it's
Face ID
not.
real quick.
Yeah,
Face
he got
ID.
nervous.
His passcode is
He got
0000 though.
Bergie, let me ask you something. In your phone, if I were able to get into it, and let's say I didn't know whose phone it was, okay, and I was like, I don't know whose kid this is, and I don't know whose dog this is, and I was able to get into that phone, is there anything that you don't want me to see?
Oh boy.
Probably. Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Go ahead.
Oh, really? You're just going to give it to me?
Doesn't
You're going to let me look at your phone? You're gonna-
Why
give me
would
his
you
phone.
do that, Greg?
I would
Wow.
never do this.
He's going to give me his phone. Let me
There's
take
a
a
lot
look
of
at
things I don't want you to see.
All right, let
Yeah.
me take a look at his photos.
Yeah, okay.
There's too much stuff in the league you don't want people to see.
Search the text
seriously.
messages. I want to see what this texting. Yeah, that's good. And the
Just
email.
type for it. Just you know what you do?
Tell me.
Search for a couple words in the text message. Like you know, you search your messages for a word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want me to search, Momo?
Search your name.
Oh, search Cappy.
Yeah, Kaplan.
Oh, yes, it's Cappy. Oh, that is so funny. Yeah.
Give it back. Give it back.
Sorry, Greg. That's the first thing that popped in.
That's my phone you took by accident.
It has many questions about your schedule.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure
Cappy
it does.
has a hard time wrangling the schedule.
I do indeed.
Yeah.
I do.
So you come up here a couple of days a week, right?
I do. But more often than not,
Waba Grill.
Yeah. More often than not, I stay at the East Central.
Right.
You know, but today I gotta go back. I gotta up and back, and then back up tomorrow.
Oh man, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be raining. There's like an atmospheric river.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tonight?
Haven't you been listening to the weather?
No, I know, but tonight is that happening or is that tomorrow?
I heard Wednesday night's the bad night.
Yeah,
is
really?
what I heard.
tonight.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be at the East Central Wednesday.
So you'll be okay.
I'll be
You'll
okay.
survive that.
Yep,
yeah,
I will.
George, you're not on the road right now.
I won't be until this weekend.
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Cleveland.
Oh God,
This is for you.
Yeah, it is.
I love Cleveland. It's the best.
Yeah, you like it there, huh?
You're an Ohio guy.
Yeah, it's a great town.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to live there necessarily, but it's a great town.
Okay.
It's
I
good-
haven't
good
been to
people.
Cleveland, no joke, since Christmas Day, like 2008 or 9 or something.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
You didn't go to the finals?
No, I didn't go that year. I didn't go to any of those.
I went. My last time in Cleveland was the year that the Lakers got LeBron, like that year, whatever that his last year in Cleveland.
Right. So his return season back there when he went over, like
Yeah.
when he went to go play there against them. Yeah.
Mace last time in Cleveland.
As
Since
a
we're
matter
all
of
doing
fact,
it.
now that I think about those finals, I only did anything that was in San Francisco. I
Probably.
never went to Cleveland.
Okay.
I don't think I've been to Cleveland since maybe 2012.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I've been to Ohio since I was
Probably
there.
the same time.
Same time, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get back there a lot.
You
I only
guys-
have one brother
You
there.
guys don't go like
Is that
I
the
went
one
to
you would take
Cleveland.
with you at the end of the world?
Yeah, but you went because your buddy was working for the Browns.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to make it
Oh,
seem like
right.
as if like the Browns versus the Jaguars was a worthwhile game to go
Yes.
to.
But you got 8 field passes.
That is true.
Now, your friend Alex Van Pelt must be excited to be able to add Davante Adams to the Rams offense.
He's not.
coach
he's
for a
not.
real
Oh,
team.
he's not.
He's not
He's
happy
not excited about it.
DeMonte at all.
No.
Devontae, on the other hand, he's very excited about.
Did I call him DeMonte?
Yeah.
Devontae,
Oh, yes.
right.
You get
Devontae.
it. You have some
Devontae.
time to learn it.
Devontae, he's pretty excited.
I mean, DeMonte could be like a cousin.
DeMonte Adams, yes. Probably a cousin.
DeMonte Adams is a good player.
Yeah.
Not quite
Timu
as good as
version.
Devontae.
If we called your high school, Cappy,
Yeah.
and asked, who's the most famous person to ever go to your
Where did you
school?
go to high school? Coral Springs?
Yeah, Coral Springs, Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Would there be any chance they would say Scott Cappy?
I don't think so.
No way.
I don't think so. But as you say that, it makes me think to myself, like, I can't think of anybody that I went to high school with that became like
Famous?
like movie star, TV star,
Yeah.
political.
Yeah.
Like
Did
I
you-
can't think of anybody like that.
Did you do the bit with John?
Yeah, my school is open earlier. We've never quite gotten the bit together. We called Momo School today.
You did?
I didn't win.
The answer, America Ferrera.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
really?
Yeah. I mean, it's
But
hard
I-
to
okay,
compete
but
against
here's the
America
thing.
Ferrera.
I don't even claim myself as this title. I would have said Tiffany Haddish.
Right.
Because she's super famous
Yeah.
and
And a
she actually
comedian
went there
and
and
actress.
she was the mascot of the band. Like
really?
she
Right.
really played a big starring role there. I don't remember. I think America Ferrera had like maybe she was there, but she was taking acting classes the whole time.
Accept the premise. The question is, what will the person at the desk
Yeah.
say
You're right,
is
you're
the
right.
most famous
Okay, so wait,
person?
I just want to make sure I understand this. So wait,
Not
what is
accepting
the
the
high
premise.
school?
El Camino Real,
El Camino Real High School. So you call
Woodland Hills,
up.
California.
Call up.
You call up. You go, hi. We're on the air.
No, we didn't
No,
call
no,
on the
you
air.
can't
We
do
can't
that.
do that. The
Okay,
FCC
I just didn't know what the deal was. I didn't know if maybe Laura called and said,
I
hey,
called.
Cappy would do it and get us all in trouble.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead. So what happened?
So
you
I
called.
called and I said, hi, my name is Laura. I'm a producer here at ESPN LA. I said, it's a sports radio station in Los Angeles. And I could tell that the young lady that was talking to me was probably a student. I said, is there an adult there? She switched me over and she's like, hi, this is Alicia. I said, hey, Alicia. I do my spiel. She's like, hey, girl, hey. She's like, oh, what's up? But she listened. So shout out to them.
Oh, nice.
And
See,
then,
this is the part that makes me a little sad because if
Sorry,
she listened,
Mama.
she should have known. She said me. Come on.
And then I said, I just have a question about your alumni. I said, what is your most famous or notable alumni? And she goes, oh, she was America Ferrera. And then somebody
Wait,
in
who'd
the
she say?
America Ferrara.
Oh, I thought you guys were talking about America Ferrera. I'm sorry, my bad.
That's how
I
you really say. You guys anglicized her.
America Ferrera?
And then
Ferrara.
Ferrara.
yes.
Okay.
See,
Ferrera.
America Ferrera.
Yeah. Not bad.
America.
That's pretty good.
America Ferrara.
So they, and then someone in the back said Tiffany Haddish, so they both came up.
Okay, so wait, now I have a question for you, Ramona. These ladies that the woman Alicia said were the more famous ladies.
Yes, they're very famous.
Right, they're super famous. Well, the one, America Ferrara.
America
Ferrara. Is she from Barbie? Is that what she's in?
Yeah, she
Okay.
got nominated for an Oscar.
She's been in a lot of Okay.
things.
And
She's
then
really good,
What was
yeah.
the other lady's name?
Tiffany
Haddish.
Haddish.
And who's she? Like,
The
what's
hilarious
she in?
She's a hilarious
Haddish.
comedian.
Right, but what
actress.
in what? Like what would I know her from?
Girls Trip.
Girls Trip,
What-
yeah.
Girls Trip? No, nothing.
Very funny movie.
If, you
doesn't
saw,
watch
if I showed
movies.
her, hold
No,
on.
I watched some movies, but
Hold on.
okay,
So
I saw
let me
Honora.
read you some of the other ones, okay?
you
Look.
didn't.
I did.
Really?
I saw Honora.
No way.
I swear
No
to God.
way
You
you
did not
saw
see
that.
I saw Honora weeks before the
You
Academy
did
Awards.
not.
Swear to God,
don't-
on George's life. I swear to God.
You don't even know.
life.
Where was her fiance from? Or her
Russia.
husband?
He was Ruski.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Quiz me. I saw the whole movie. I liked it a lot.
Did you?
Yeah, and not only did I like, put it this way. You ready?
Yep.
I went and saw Wicked, and I love the stage
Wow.
presentation of Wicked. Didn't love the movie.
You didn't love the movie.
Didn't
It's
love
the
it.
same damn thing, isn't
Nah,
it?
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Movie, I mean, the
A little singing, a little dancing.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was
Yeah,
okay.
I thought it was good.
But Honora, I thought was fantastic.
Yeah, Nora's a great movie. Have you seen
I've not
Nora?
seen it, no.
A lot
haven't
of
seen
stripping and a lot
It
of
actually
F
tracks
words.
for you to like it.
Right.
Oh, that's why you like
yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
actually
It
tracks.
was good.
The F word was used 479
What?
times in Nora.
Nudity, drugs, violence, gangsters.
That's
you know?
the four big hits right
It's
there.
good.
You get those four.
All right, so wait.
Do you know Tiffany Haddish? Look, there's a picture.
Let's see. I think we
No
got a
chance.
piece.
Not really.
That's Tiffany Haddish.
Not on shoes. It's pretty. Very
You've
pretty.
never seen her.
Oh,
Okay.
you've never seen
Well,
her. She's
listen, let me tell you
hilarious.
some of the other ones. Okay, Janelle Maloney from The West Wing. She
Oh,
played
yeah,
Donna Moss.
she's great.
Okay.
From your school.
Yeah, Billy Zabka. That's a big one.
Oh,
know who
Billy
that is.
Zabka.
Johnny
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Johnny Lawrence. The guy from Alice Cooper, the drummer.
Okay.
Drummer from Alice Cooper's band, right?
Who's another one? Randy Wolf. He played baseball.
There's a lot of baseball players
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, baseball players you probably
But
get a ton.
but the two ladies that were mentioned.
Brad Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Okay, Brad Garrett's a big
That's
star.
another good one.
But are they younger than you? These two ladies?
A little bit.
Yeah, a
well,
little
the
bit
reason,
younger.
The reason I'm asking is because what I'm wondering is if Alicia, who's answering the phone, says, "Oh, well, these are more. They're like in my memory because they were sooner rather than later."
They're also more famous.
They're way
They
more
are significantly more famous.
They
Right.
are. They're definitely more famous.
They don't
I mean,
have those
I can't
eyelashes, though.
even-
I'll tell you that right
Yeah.
now. They don't get them.
Christopher
the
Knight from
clock
The Brady
never
Bunch.
changed.
No, we're
No,
still.
they're
we
working
still
on it
got an
right
hour.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Still got an hour.
Oh, we're
They're
an hour
working
early.
on it.
Oh, okay.
We're an
Let's
hour
get
early.
out of here.
I know. Let's go.
That's funny.
So you went to high school. There were a lot. I mean, listen. You go to high school
In LA,
suburban
yeah.
LA. There's a chance
There's a lot of people
There's
that
a
are
lot of
famous.
people that are famous people.
I'm curious if I just on ChatGPT famous graduates from Maumee High School.
Okay.
Dick
Pop.
Kazmaier,
Okay.
Robert Knepper, best actor known for
Don't know.
Prison Break.
Okay.
Michael Graves, some sort of martial artist, and then me.
You're listed.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
listed.
going to
You're on
ask.
the list.
I'm going to ask ChatGPT the same question. Most famous? Is it graduates or alumni?
Most famous alumni from your high school.
Okay. All right, George, do the same. I'll be curious to hear.
Mine is going to be like athletes in Florida. It's not going to be guys who just played like
What's your
ball.
high school, George?
Monsignor Pace High School.
Senior Pace.
All right,
High
here we go.
School. Who's up for you, Cappy?
Most famous. Let's see here. Todd Barry, a stand-up comedian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who he is. Greg Sipes, voice actor guy. Jennifer Schwabalk Smith, actress and former USA Today reporter. Ski Mask, the Slump God. Anybody know who that is?
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
you do?
he's a rap artist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ski Mask, the Slump God. Jennifer Taylor, actress, best known for role as Chelsea Malini.
Is your name anywhere?
Let's see, sports. Steve Hutchinson,
Yeah.
former. And politics. A guy who I went to high school with, George Lemieux. He was a senator.
Okay.
Oh, Catherine
Yeah.
Keener, who was in Being John
I
Malkovich.
love Catherine Keener.
And Capote.
She's so good.
She
Yeah,
went to
she's
my
so
high
good.
school. I didn't know that.
Boy, a lot of baseball players at your school.
Yeah, a lot
huh?
of baseball
Yeah.
players and football players.
Alex Fernandez.
Yeah, Alex Fernandez. And
Oh,
then
okay.
you know who taught
Gio Gonzalez.
You know who taught English at my high school well before I was there? Bill O'Reilly.
Come
Wow.
on, really?
That is so
Wow.
weird.
That's a trip.
We'll
That
do
is
it live.
so weird.
I'm a little annoyed at this whole Ski Mask, the Slump God guy.
Yeah.
You know, I never heard of him. I mean, I could have been on this list
It's a
before
good
Ski Mask,
rapper.
the
It's a
Slump
good
God.
rapper name.
I don't know Ski Mask, the
Ski
Slump
Mask,
God.
the Slump God? That's the name, huh?
Yeah.
Walter Dix, Olympic sprinter.
Why don't you cue up some Ski Master, the Slump
Okay,
God?
I'll find a good song.
I'd love to have some. Yeah, I'd love to see some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing today?
I mean, just
Well, we're waiting for an hour until we get back on the air.
Yeah, no,
George
you're
had
on.
a question. Wait, George came in hot to this morning. We were on a conference call for
Uh-oh.
NBA today, and he goes, I got a question for you guys. Would you say that Luka Doncic fit with the Lakers? When I see him right now, he doesn't really look. I'm trying to paraphrase. He doesn't really look comfortable yet. Do you think that's more mental or physical?
Right,
And I was like,
injury
ooh.
related, or just he's still not in the right place.
And you know what
mentally?
I said? George, that's a great question. I like
We never
that.
used it on the air.
And you know what Brian Windhorst said? I think he's been looking pretty good.
I don't think he's looked like Luka though.
Well, no. And
But Brian was like, nope.
He kind of dismissed it.
Yeah, he really did.
But
blew you off, huh?
And he blew you off today too.
Wow.
Wendy was it?
You heard him. I sent you the video.
Wendy was more chatty on Monday.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Is that right?
So, did you see what happened?
I did. I saw this. It's so disrespectful.
Well, but Ramona sends me a text, and she's sitting next to Brian Windhorst on the set of NBA Today.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a clear setup. And poor Wendy, such a sweetheart of a guy.
Such a nice
he
guy.
knew what he was
yeah.
getting into. I prepped him for it.
Terrible actor. Like, just cannot act at all. You know what I mean?
I thought he played it off really well.
No, he didn't play it off
Me
well
too.
at all.
I
bought it.
No, it was
like
terrible.
Jeremy Strong. I thought he was like so into his character.
No, he was terrible. He can't act, And then Ramona sets him up, and she's like, hey, would you like to come over and do radio? And then Wendy's like, not if Cappy is going to be there.
I thought he delivered it much more normally.
And then where the whole thing loses me, unfortunately, is when you hear George explode with laughter after that. So I'm like, now the whole setup's in for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, here we
yeah.
go.
Oh,
this
here
was
we go.
very organic.
Yeah, it felt organic. Yeah.
Did it feel organic?
It was super organic.
Okay, here we go.
real.
Here we go.
Want to come over to radio today? Only if Cap's not there.
You hear how fast he answers?
Want to come over to radio today? Only if Cap's not there.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
No, I think that was an instant, just
terrible.
a reflex.
Dude, terrible.
This is exactly how it went down. Ramona said, "Do you want to do radio?"
No, I said, well, I did the Mason thing where I trick him into it. I go, hey, what are you doing later?
Yeah.
No, I got nothing going on. You want to come over to radio after?
and then, so that actually, if we're being honest,
yes,
that was a rehashing of what we had already did originally and organically.
Yes.
She says, what are you doing later? You want to come over to radio? He's like, I got this thing till 3. And I said,
have a Sports Center thing until 3.
right. And I said, oh, there he is right there.
Yeah, he's on TV
and
now.
then I said, oh, well, after 3, you should come over with us. I said, although I think Cappy's in studio. And he's like, oh, yeah, no chance.
Yeah.
Well, and then I said, hold on.
And then let's get
make
it on
some
video.
content here.
I was close. I was close to not being here today, which would have put Wendy in studio. And then Wendy would have been here in studio and be
I
like,
even text
Cap, what's the
Lindsay.
deal?
Where's Lindsay?
All right.
I text her and I asked, hey, is Cappy in studio?
All right, I'm texting Wendy
Because if
right
he
now.
wouldn't have been,
You're
I would have
texting
said,
Wendy
I'm
right
texting
now.
Wendy right
Yeah?
now, and I'm going to send him the video that I shot earlier that I
he's
sent
on
to you guys.
Sports Center
I don't
he's
care
right
if he's
in the
on
middle of
Sports Center.
something.
I don't care. I don't care.
He's in the middle of
Yeah.
doing his thing
He'll be
over
fine.
there.
He'll
How
be
much
fine.
sports are you doing these days?
Me?
Not much for me.
Not much. No.
Me either.
They don't like us anymore.
I haven't done it in a while.
They have each show has their own vibe, and so sometimes
I used to do all the Neil and Stan show. I used to do all the time.
Neil and Stan.
I do the one at 6 more. The
Yeah.
it was 3 o'clock. The 3 o'clock.
But
one.
I clearly now I know it was Neil. It was a Neil production because
Yeah.
Stan's still there and I'm not there anymore.
Stan don't
Neil,
like you, huh? Stan
Neil's
got a
coming to
problem
my
with you.
birthday party next week.
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
He's such
Wait,
a great
Neil
guy.
is coming?
Yeah,
Not
Neil's
Stan?
coming. I don't think so. I don't.
You don't know
I
Stan?
can invite him for you.
I don't know Stan as well as
You want
I
me
know
to
Neil.
invite? Hey, you want me to invite Linda Cohn?
What, is she in
Do you
town?
know
I
her?
love
Yeah, she
Linda
lives
Cohn.
here.
She lives here.
She guest hosted.
Who else do you want to invite?
She guest hosted.
Cody.
Well, I mean, it's not like everybody in the world.
You like celebrities.
I do like famous people.
Yeah.
I'm definitely open to any
And
famous
she lives on the
person
West
coming to my
Side, so it's
party.
easy.
Let me tell you who I was
Tell
considering.
Linda. I would love to see Linda.
Let me
She's the
tell you
best.
who I was considering inviting to your birthday party.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
No.
That's
I
right.
considered-
That's
I-
right.
I've been considering
April the 4th.
inviting Deacon Fry
should.
from the
I
Eagles.
thought you meant Steve Hartman.
No, but that's a
No,
good one too.
that's not
That's actually a really good
That's
one.
not
No, Steve
happening.
Hartman is actually bidding on the Children's Hospital.
Yeah.
Go to Mason's birthday party.
If he donates enough, I would let him in.
Wow.
The back. I'd let him in the back.
So you like the idea of Deacon Fry?
Oh,
though?
Deacon Fry would be fantastic. Yeah.
I tell him to bring his guitar.
He's a big Mason.
yeah.
He grew up on Mason and Ireland, he told us.
That's what I heard. Yeah. I mean,
How does that make you feel? He grew up on Mason and Ireland.
it always makes me feel kind of weird, but it's good.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the years.
Yeah.
that's
all
nice.
good.
And I told him you're going to do it till you're 70.
I am
Well, that's what
70.
you
I think
said.
that's great.
I got another decade of this.
Look
It's
at
great.
that.
As long as they'll have you.
So
right?
what happened to the Olympics sign-off?
I decided to stay
Extend?
past that. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. What?
Miguel Rojas is online.
Oh, let's
you're
talk to
kidding.
Miguel
Okay.
Rojas.
All
Let's
right.
do it right all together.
We'll do it live.
Let's do it. Miguel Rojas joins us. Miggy, how are you, man?
Did he just hang up on you?
I think he did.
He did.
I think he was like, you know what? I don't want to do
He
that.
heard your voice and he was like, oh.
Wait,
No,
was
let
did
him
you
call
keep
back.
him waiting for a while or what?
No,
Or
let's
did we
just do
not-
it together now at this point. I think it'd be fun to for
So
all
the
four of us
story,
to do it.
the
let's ring him through
story
again.
is that Miguel Rojas was supposed to be on Mason in Ireland, but then because of the game, they were playing Cleveland this afternoon. Last I saw, it was 9-0.
This is for you.
Then he was going to come on at 3:30 with us.
Yep.
But now you're telling me that Miguel Rojas is getting ready to come on together during Supercross.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's
Levy
cool.
is coming on right now. Why don't you go ahead and punch him up, Lar? Joining us right now is from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Miggy, thanks for coming on. How are you, man?
Everything is good, man. Thank you for having me.
So, did you win today? Did you play today? What happened today? We didn't have the game on the TV.
Yeah, I play for a couple innings. I'm already out of there. We're winning right now.
There you go.
10-4, I think, is the game. When I left the clubhouse to go home and pack, Blake Training was on the mound, taking care of the 7th inning, and I think we got 2 more innings to go before we depart to Japan tomorrow.
Yeah, wheels up tomorrow. Are you excited for the trip?
Yeah, I'm super excited, man. I can't wait to play in front of an amazing that we have over there. That the love been kind of overwhelming these last couple years with me with the Dodgers, and being able to play next to Japanese superstar Shohei Otani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto last year. And now the little thing that we have in common with Rocky Sasaki, the numbers change and all that, kind of make me expect a little bit more of the Japanese culture, and I can't wait to go there and experience the baseball over there.
Mm-hmm. Now, Miggy, that's what I was going to ask you. Of the 3 stars that you just named, who of the 3 of them is volunteering to play tour guide for you guys?
I don't know if any of those guys are going to be near to us. I'm pretty sure they're going to stay at their own place. But they have something nice going on for us. The 9th of the 16th, I think, we're going to have a team dinner, only players. All the players are invited, and the trip is going to be on Shohei and Yoshinobu. So I think they're going to bring pretty popular chefs to cook for us in front of us, the best sushi, the best steak, the Wagyu, and all that. And I'm pretty excited about that because I'm a big sushi eater. So I'm excited.
Nice.
Love it. Hey, are you teaching Mookie how to play shortstop? I know he's been trying to learn all that, and you're obviously one of the best at it.
Yeah, I'm not teaching anybody to play. I'm just I'm helping him. I'm an asset on this team. Anything that Mookie needs, if it's from experience or someone just to be there alongside with him, just to continue to work every single day. But I think Mookie, his work ethic and his determination to be the best player in the game is just going to take him to the next level. I'm so proud of the way that he went into the offseason, took this offseason and actually got better ashore. And combine that with the experience of the last couple of years, I think he's going to be ready to go for a full season ashore. And if he's healthy, he can be one of the best shortstops in the league for sure.
Miguel, is he the best athlete on the team? Just pure athlete. Who is the best athlete?
Yeah, I gotta say it's between Mookie. We got James Outman as well. He's run pretty fast, jump really high. He got a lot of power. He's twitchy. But Mookie for sure. I gotta say him because of his size and his ability to hit for power, steal some bases, be on an MVP caliber player. I think Mookie is a 6-time Gold Glover in the right field, multiple championships and all that, and he's still striving for something else. He's gonna never be satisfied on the baseball field. He's trying to be the best player in baseball. So I think this year for him is gonna be big because if he can show that he can play in this team with the Dodgers and get us another championship, that conversation is going to be tough not to be having with Mookie.
Hey, I don't know if you know this or not, but the payroll for the Dodgers is a little bit higher than everybody else's payroll.
No, I had not
just
heard
a
that.
little, just a little bit. And the whole world is like, outside of this town, everybody's like, Dodgers. Nobody likes the Dodgers. Is that something you guys embrace? How do you deal with that?
we know with the Dodgers and ownership and the front office, they just care, man. They just want to win, and they just want to give back to the community and the fan base that we have. I mean, our fan base, they pack in stadiums every single day. You're seeing 50,000 people at Dodger Stadium every single night. They travel better than anybody in the game, and the front office, they just wanna continue to give back to the community and the Dodgers. And obviously, they like to win. You know, they wanna win another championship and be good for a long time. And you can really be against that. You know, when you're playing this game, that should be the maximum of baseball. You know, winning the championship, and they understand how hard it is to win back-to-back championships. Us as players, I mean, all we have to do is go out there and deliver. You know, they did the hardest part, which is finding the players, finding interest in players from all over the world, not just United States, but they finding Japanese players, Korean players, they finding pitchers, relievers, bench players, startings. So we have everything that we have to repeat, and all we have to do is play the game now.
Miguel, one of the ongoing debates that people have about the Dodgers, and you would be a good guy to give an opinion on this because it's your second stint and you go back with the Dodgers and now you're here with the Dodgers again. The previous Dodger dog to the current Dodger dog. Do you have an opinion on the previous dog versus the current dog, and which dog is better?
I remember eating a lot of Dodger dogs when I came to Dodger Stadium as a visitor. So I don't know which one is you're referring to as the new Dodger dog. I think it's a smaller winner or something like that. I don't know.
It's mushy. The new dog is mushy, Miggy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I haven't.
This man's got a chef, probably. He doesn't eat Dodger dogs these days.
Well, wait a second. When was the last time you've had a Dodger dog?
In 2022, when I came as visitors with the Miami Marlins.
Okay, so now that's a previous dog.
They always have Dodger dogs in the clubhouse.
Right, so that's the previous dog. You need to try the new dog. Something to consider.
Wait, speaking of...
Okay, so something that I'm going to look forward this year for sure.
Speaking of food, is there good Venezuelan food here in L.A.? Is there somewhere you go?
There's a couple places in L.A. Yeah, in Pasadena, we have a couple restaurants that serve authentic Venezuelan food. I like arepas. I need to have my arepas throughout the year, but I mean, I'm blessed with the family and my wife. They when they're in town with me, they making sure that I'm eating my arepas and my Venezuelan food. But definitely, if you need to try Venezuelan food, it's Amara's Cafe in Pasadena and Chamo. So
Amara's?
please go and check it out.
Amaris, got
hey,
it.
how do you guys have so much talent and so much depth on this team? How do you change it up all the time? Because people are playing second base or shortstop or third base. Like everybody's always moving around the diamond so much and so much versatility. How do you have a mindset in what you're going to go into in each game?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of our strengths, you know, having a lot of players that move around the positions. I mean, a guy like Tommy Edman, he was the shortstop for us last year to win a World Series, and he's a Gold Glove second baseman. He can also play center field.
Yeah.
You guys got a guy on Kike Hernandez that can play multiple positions, Chris Taylor and myself. You know, we can play 4 different spots in the infield. I think that's pretty important because you will never lose anything if one of your starters go down, you know. We have the perfect example last year. Mookie is down for multiple weeks, 6 weeks, because he got broken hand. I got shortstop taken care of for those weeks, and the team didn't lose much. You know, same thing with Muncy. Muncy couldn't really play during the regular season. He was focusing on getting healthy, and then as soon as he got healthy, he helped us win a championship. So that's the key of this club. A lot of talent, a lot of depth, and we're going to count on different guys to step in whenever they need to.
Well, listen, Miguel, it is awesome to get you on. Thank you very much for doing this. I know you got packing to do. Have a great time in Japan, and we look forward to seeing you back at Dodger Stadium soon, man.
Thank you guys very much for having me today, and I'm looking forward for this new season.
All right. Thank you very much, Miguel Rojas.
All right.
Mickey Rowe.
What a nice guy.
And I like the 4-way visit.
Yeah.
You
It
know?
worked.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Nobody asked a stupid question. That was
No.
good.
You know,
I mean, the Dodger
Although-
dog
That was
kinda-
good.
that
He liked it.
Oh, he liked it.
Yeah, I
was
like
going
that
for
question.
dumb.
you know what I forgot to ask him?
Tell me.
Huh.
Where are you
Wait, we
going?
gotta do prize
Where are you
picks.
going?
All
Where are
right,
you
Cappy,
going?
let's tell them about Prize Picks real quick. If you want action in the state of California, you go to Prize Picks, download the Prize Picks app, use the promo code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y. Your first $5 play gets you a $50 bonus. It's as simple as more or less. There's a statistical line for individual players in pretty much every sport imaginable. You pick more or less, you bundle them together, and you can win some cash.
All right, today. You know what today is, everybody?
March the 11th.
March the 11th is right, Mace. But do you know what the day of the week is? It's a Tuesday. You know what Tuesday means? Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday on Prize Picks means that you always get a good discount. Now, George, tonight, you have New Orleans taking on the Clippers. That game is at 5 o'clock. Zion Williamson, his normal, more or less number on Prize Picks would be 23.5. But they're giving you a discount, 19.5 points. So take that every Tuesday. Always play the Taco Tuesday discount on Prize Picks. Download that Prize Picks app. Use the code Cappy. Make that $5 play. Get that $50 bonus. George, Prize Picks.
Run your game.
Hey, it's Cap. Inheriting a home can be overwhelming, but Seller's Advantage makes it easy. One customer shared, quote, inheriting a home felt like too much work. Seller's Advantage gave us a reasonable offer, handled everything, and closed in 3 weeks. I highly recommend them. Skip repairs and headaches. Call Seller's Advantage today at 8